I hope we are live. I think we are live. Yo! What's going on? I'm back. Happy Sunday. I need to take care of this beard a bit. I've been traveling. It's been crazy. I have a bit of a story time for my travels yesterday. But first, before anything else, hope you're doing well. If you're watching on the VOD, I love my VOD watchers. We have a massive game today. Major League Catan, MLC, Catan Championship hosted event. And with $1,300 on the line. We are in round 4. We have Whispering Shrimp, or 24 Carat, also known as Alec. That's his real name. Jack, Ash Puppy, Pinaboy. I'm sorry, I did see the comment about how the names are all different and it's confusing, and it's true. These guys are the worst offenders by far. Jack and Alec. Two Brick is SGG. Oh, he's actually in the same club. He also does the same thing. This is SGG, Stephen Gurley Goldman from US Nationals. Finals appearances, twice I believe he's done it. And J-Dog, who is absolutely cooking right now. We need to get the standings open. Alright. Let's see. We do have a board already. What's going on? Dude Nolan in the house, hello. Hello, Devi, because it's capitalized at the end. What's going on? Man, they're going so quickly. Here we go. Massive wheat board. So immediately gets me thinking about the wheat port and what the ore situation is like. How are we going to balance out that wheat? And, you know, having 2-8 wheat spots here is going to be really interesting. I'm already looking at this 8-10 sheep wheat spot at the top for Alec, potentially for Whispering Shrimp for white on the way back. What's going on? Happy Sunday. So let me take a quick look at the state of the standings. All right. So J-Dog is in a position to be going 3 for 3. He could be the first person to get a third win in this event. He is absolutely crushing. His points per game at 9.7. I think he's 10-10-9. Yeah, here you go. Absolutely insane. So he's crushing. He's playing this one. And we do have 24 Carat, who also has a win down here, well in contention. SGG also with a win, and at this point, you know, the wins are the big ones. And finally, Ash Puppy, currently winless, but I think back-to-back wins can definitely put him back in the next 3 games. It is certainly possible that winning 3 games could get him there. Winning 2 could be tough, but we'll see how it goes. All right. We are in fact live. Yes, we are live. All right. It's gonna be a chatty voice chat.
I get on wheat though. I like, even if he takes 6-5-11, I can go 6-10 and have chord 6s for road and have an okay.
Do you want that? Like, do you want wheat with this 6-4-3 all break? I mean, I could leave it to you. Like, if you want the 8-2-9 and one of them.
No, because I can't get on wood and wheat on the way back, right? So like, yeah, I think this is it.
Yes, if you don't have an account on 2Sheep, you will need to
or something fun.
Log in with Google.
Oh, we're just doing Jack's bidding now?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How is that my bidding? That's just a good spot. He's gonna have a great setup.
Oh my god.
Didn't you guys hear how poorly he was doing?
I just don't think it's. Yeah, I just don't.
You don't like it?
I don't know. I don't love it. Because, like,
Let
I'm
Jack-
not.
Option.
Like.
I mean, I think 4 can take 6-4-12 and pair it with a lot of stuff.
No.
You could only really do this, but this is not.
I'm looking at
they can't
6,
really.
11,
This is not
10,
very
11,
good.
3. Like, that's why I was trying to.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you go 6-10, but.
Gotta say, I'm not. I think one thing about this pick is obviously you do enable a big brick port, but you know, you don't really need the wheat. I mean, I think that this 6-3-4 down to the brick port is pretty convincing. I'm not actually really sure what convinced SGG to take this wheat spot over the other one. I mean, the 243 is kind of a nothing burger. It's just so weak. It is a starting dev, and the ore is good on this board, but overall, it's like there's so much more production that you could get. I feel like a port matters, and there's not a lot of great port plays on this board. The ore port effectively useless. Wheat port could be good, but if you are taking this and a lot of wheat, then you're not getting all 5. You're not even getting close to all 5. So yeah. I mean, if you did take something like this, it's like, you know, this is not a great. This is basically just wooden wheat. Wouldn't be too hot on that. So I don't know. I don't really know if playing without a port is the play here. I think obviously Jack has got a great spot in second here, being able to get a really nice 3-4 on port. Sunset, 24 carat, Whispering Shrimp, Alec. Too many names. He's also got a nice spot here with the 1165, which is going to be great on this 3-1. I think generally the port play is just important. SCG might end up with wheat port, which is not a big deal, but I suppose it could lead into a road play, which is probably the more practical application of what the setup would do in that situation with coordinated 6s. But yeah, I mean, we're seeing basically the 3-1s kind of get knocked off the board here, and this 8-9 at risk. I mean, 8-9 to 8-10 is super convincing, I think, especially for Alex's position here. 24k.
The port, the wheat port.
Oh wow!
I just don't love it though.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Looking at some wheat trades here, which is likely starting with 2 ore in hand as well. You know, an early 10 or an 11 is going to give him great odds to build a city with the trade potential, the 7 steel potential. There's going to be some starting wheat here for sure. Now, what do you take here as
All right,
SGG?
I think I'm going 610. And
Yeah,
then
610 was
maybe
definitely an
pointing
idea.
back towards some of that wheat.
Quality to 6s. Yeah, I think
These
you know.
ports, right?
There you go. I think this is where you do regret not taking 6-3-4 down, because 5-4-11 with 6-3-4 down is a pretty good setup. I mean, I think you can definitely be happy with that. Wow, Usher immediately takes 6-4-12. Oof. It
Not what you
seems
expected.
so good for
Yeah, in
Jack.
fairness, we had no clue Jack would have gone there, so
There was no way to know.
no way to know.
I would get the spot. Now I might just have to take 4-9. Unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way to know.
Isn't just the
Yeah.
4
Wow.
better though?
Wow. What a position.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Just the 4.
You're taking 4-9 here when you have a great
He's
spot.
trolling.
What spot?
No
I'm not
spot.
seeing it.
I don't-
8-9, 8-9-2 to 8-9 looks lovely.
Jack's obviously tripping out because yeah, he's getting messed with by Alec here. Whispering Shrimp, man, I can't believe the names. We need to normalize these names. This is actually not good. It's too confusing, even for me. I don't know which name to use. Yeah, 892 point left just seems like the dream. I think if you tried to get greedy, it's not even greedy. It's actually worse. But if you tried to do this, you're more likely to lose that spot on the 3-1 port. I mean, you know, you would rather take this and make it so that SGG could get the 8-2, and you can get the 8-9, he can get the 8-10, and you're just super happy with that. You get your 8-9, you get your 5-2, SGG gets 8-2, 8-10, and tracks back to the wheat port. Maybe, or just gets 5-4. I guess you would get 5-4-11 as well after one of these spots. Jack gets his brick port, 3-1. You have a couple of valid road players here. It would be Jack or J-Dog, and there's enough brick and wood on the board for that to work out, so that's fine. If there are no 6s, though, very little will move, but we'll see. Is there a deal being made here?
Overall, we know this is a 3-11 game.
Yeah.
Right.
Are you actually about to forego 8-9-2 to 8-9 and take the 9-3-1?
Doesn't feel
What?
It feels right. They're gonna talk what a game you played.
8-9-2
the
to
rest.
8-9 is just so good. It's fine. You do you. I honestly do it. It'd be too funny.
Okay. I'll just do Jack's bidding, I guess.
Well, at least extort them. I mean,
I guess we all just do
No,
whatever
I'm not
Jack's
getting
doing.
extorted, bro. Lose the game. You do you.
Yeah, this is an 892 angle. It's easy enough. I mean,
I'll
5
just
for
do
11
that.
is also not bad, by
That's
the way.
fine.
But 892 is just too strong in terms of
I
production.
was
I
gonna
think.
not mind you, just for the record.
It's interesting with 5 for 11 because white could also get on the 5 for 11 just as red could, just as orange could. So it really could go any way. Wow! Oh my god. Yeah, J-Dog's gonna get an early city this game here for sure.
The 11s are
3
hitting early,
overland.
so
Holy moly.
The 11s are hitting.
Rolled for J-Dog. I guess do you drop 10 11?
Getting often though.
10
to be
11 or 3
determined.
4? Yeah, 3 4.
I think we need the 11s to float it down a little more.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna get a wheat here,
little longer.
probably. Oh, sorry, he's gonna get an ore of J-Dog.
Let's see here.
And the
Not
11
great.
rolled? Oh man. Someone, we're gonna see a city soon. It's just
No,
gonna
he wants an
happen.
ore for a wheat.
J-Dog wants that too.
What about? Oh, actually, yeah, that seems pretty good. I could do
That's a
that,
great-
J-Dog. Do you want to do that?
That's a great
Yeah.
deal for J-Dog too. That gets him his early
J-Dog's
settle.
dream trade.
Yeah,
Nice.
exactly.
Hey, it's
All right.
it's 11 off the city.
Are you trading a brick, Jack?
Yeah, for sure.
It's just 3 and 4 to
Three
get the ore.
three ore.
Let's see. Yeah, he goes for J-Dog's ore here and gets a brick.
Now he gets the ore and a brick. See, this is bad.
And blocks a
I think
6
I
wood.
got it no matter what.
Alright.
Like both ways.
So the only wood roll in the game is now, well, the only rolls are either the 5 or the 9.
8-9.
Okay, 8-9 road happens. It is really good. And then 5-12.
I would have 2 extra brick at this point.
Mm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Does anyone else
Fours are
want
cooking?
brick?
Very random.
For what? No, it's all good.
Anything but, I guess, wheat at this point.
Yeah, that's all I got. Wheat.
Hmm.
I'm alright.
I'm rolling a 7 and soloing the 12. Just a heads up.
Smart.
Oh god.
4.
I mean, do you want to
No.
swap? I know you don't want wheat, but you don't want brick. Jack.
You're saying to me?
I'm saying to you or anyone.
I'd do it for a non-block. The card has no value here.
Cards have no value to Jack. This
Cards
just
have no value to him.
This particular card.
Yeah. Well, actually, do I want to block Jack? Let me see.
I think
I
you'd
guess
rather.
Probably on the 8 wheat. Yeah.
This is such an insane lineup, by the way. This game's
But
actually
everyone has
insane.
wheat. You were telling me it doesn't matter. All right, if I don't block the 8 wheat,
You put it on the 11 ore. Seems yucky.
it does seem.
I mean, this lineup, this match, you can argue for being, you know, among the pinnacle of US Catan straight up. I mean, I think you can make a good case that all 4 of these guys are in like the top 20, 30 players in the active like American Catan scene right now. Pretty cool to see. This is just such a star-studded lineup, all from the same country. Wow. Okay, we should listen to that.
Maybe.
wants to get wood, brick, wheat for 2 ore.
Settle for nothing.
Settle for 2 ore.
And what? I just have to wait for the 3 and 4. I'm gonna hold.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold. Yeah. But it was interesting.
It was interesting.
Very
Wow.
interesting. And
All right,
now
time
I
to get a
have
wheat.
The road stuff.
Interesting. Now,
But
yeah,
Jack-
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true, and it gets blocked.
Oh yeah, I guess I was going there. Yeah.
I haven't actually done anything, and I do think
Do you
8-9
want
goes
a wheat,
crazy.
Jay? I can trade you a wheat.
Yeah, I do want to wheat.
All right. Now I'm gonna offer the same, and I still haven't done anything.
I'll
All
offer
right,
you a
up
wheat.
it.
I think you don't have to give me an ore. You can just give me like a wood the next time it rolls. So that
I'll
don't-
give you a
I'm not
wheat for
gonna-
anything you want. How about that?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Mm,
yeah.
Okay.
You
SGG wants this because he
Yeah.
already has an excess of
wait
wheat.
till the wood.
SGG likes this because any card that isn't wheat is just good for him, and J-Dog isn't going to have a spare sheep most likely. Unless you got the starting sheep there.
I'll
Up
do
on
the same
the.
trade.
Let's ease up on the self-extortions.
Could be a
because-
US 90s
I don't
finals
have
table.
it.
Ja,
I don't know
okay.
that
I don't know
anyone
if anybody
War schon
else
wählen?
is.
Ich bin kein Deutscher, du. Ich darf
I
nicht.
know.
do. So I'm never gonna have actual chord 6s, right? This is just how it works.
Probably not, which is part of the
I
dilemma.
thought that 8 was getting blocked at some point.
Cool.
Well, yeah, it'd probably be you blocking it though.
I thought maybe one day it'll be you, but I guess this makes more sense. I hear
Yeah.
This could easily be a
that. Jack, you're
table.
not supposed to accumulate so many cards.
J-Dog playing well and rolling
Yeah.
swell. Danny Drew in the chat. Yeah, so J-Dog pulled off a win, 2 nights ago? Just absolutely crushed in that game, just in the second half of it, just ripped them up. Played a 0-card mono to BM as well in a $1,300 Catan Catan tournament. Like, typically people talk about the Monopoly being like the biggest swing factor in competitive Catan, and it is statistically. We know this to be true, but you know, he didn't even need to have to play. He just flexed on him, and right now J-Dog could be the only person to pick up a third win at this stage of the tournament. Pretty exciting. First dev from SGG. First dev of the game too. Wow,
I am
another
looking
7.
I'm looking for a wood.
Not much wood around.
I'll give you
9
the wood
rolls.
for a non-block, and you sling me an ore, which you overproduce. Then it's okay.
No, because all my ore keeps getting robbed, so I actually don't have.
Respectful mono
Yeah.
being a win condition is
And now
grown.
Jack has 2 ore.
Yeah,
He does, and look
yeah,
at
it
that
just
that
kind of has to.
report setup that we
It
were
really is
playing.
that
What would you
big
give
of
me?
a swing.
Probably whatever I rob, but I have to block the 6 brick. I'm
If
just
you
gonna
don't
do
block
it.
the 6th brick,
I have to.
give me
It's already done.
give
This
me a
6 brick
non-block
is
after
very
this,
bad
and
for
we're good.
SGG
Once
and
again,
and
I
Jack
still haven't
doesn't
gotten a
mind.
road down. Other guys have a road and a dev. Like,
Yeah.
it's not
Jack
crazy.
Has
Okay.
a road and 2 ore. He has a road.
J-Dog has a good chance to win the whole thing. So, I would like to just call back to the fact that the last CPI event, which I did incidentally win, J-Dog was the only person to go undefeated in the qualifier rounds. He went 4 for 4. Among some of the toughest field of players that has ever existed in any tournament in history ever. And he went undefeated. He was the only person who undefeated at a field of 68 people. So, just going to say, like, he's been waiting for a big win. Like, he keeps performing so well, and he's doing it again. It wouldn't surprise me, but at this point, you know, in this event, no one would really surprise me. You know, it's just too stacked.
I don't need a wood that bad. I'm on a 6 and a 5. I would do
It's
the
all
bottom
good.
one though.
It's all good.
This 6 block is pretty brutal for
Did get a
SEG.
brick at some point that I missed because I feel like he's just waiting for the wood for the settle. But
All about the
Oh,
first
man.
settle for these guys. You know, this 8-9 so big for Alec. This 8-10 so
Alright,
big.
This is my debt to
Brickport
society,
big for
and
Jack.
Jack Usher paid.
Didn't you already?
Society and Jack Usher.
No.
Jack did.
oh, Jack blocked the 11.
Yeah.
This is such a chatty table. I don't really want to deafen them too much. But yeah, just you're going to see the priority in this game is going to be finding a way to make a city to get devs to be able to port into ore. And you know, Jack is going to have a great position to do that, especially, you know, just on this 3. J-Dog is actually taking a bit more of a brute force approach of just, I will take the ore, start with it, hopefully trade into a city, you know, and build onto a nice 3-4 port with a good production spot, good city quality on 6-5-11. Big settle for J-Dog. Wow. All right. And a 3. Wow.
It was a crazy.
Because
start.
Usher's not one yet.
They told me that 6 was a popular roll, and it has not rolled.
Usher's not won a game yet.
I'm
He
angry.
could, I mean, you know, no one even has a 3 wins yet. So,
I don't think
of course,
anybody has shape.
3 wins could do it.
I
2
do.
wins could even
I fell from
theoretically do
Jack.
it, but that's
Oh, well,
unlikely.
okay, yeah.
Is there
3
a
wins
war?
also unlikely to
Yikes.
happen.
No, it's the 3 that's been rolling.
Jack, what about
SGG
ore?
has the toughest spot.
This
to
isn't
be honest.
Jack.
Yeah,
This is not Jack. This is a 24 karat. I'm
SGG
sorry.
really
Yeah.
should have played for the brick port, I feel.
Oh, you don't want it. Kind of selfish.
I don't want it.
Ash needs to win this, or
Not yet.
he's just out of it, to be honest,
think
like,
I'm-
practically speaking. Because his points aren't good enough.
Just going risky, unless, well, hang on.
If J-Dog picks up a
You
third
know,
win,
the
he's just
dollar
locked in,
is
right?
always
He can't even get kicked out, I think.
B.
It do be a long time till the dog.
Yeah, it is.
I guess it is possible, but, you know,
But I'll keep that in mind and maybe
3
we
wins
talk.
is too huge. Oh, man.
Alright.
Steven, I
The
need the
7,
sheep,
7,
my man.
7,
I will
8,
give you the
6.
sheep.
Right.
SGG
for any
cries on
card
these rolls.
that you would like
Yeah,
to give me.
I understand. J-Dog, would
No
you part
sense
with the
in it.
ore as well, or should I go for it?
For 2 cards.
No,
I'm
double
gonna
it.
go for it.
Like you're not double extorting here for a city and a sheep.
Fine,
That's
I understand.
crazy.
I didn't get it.
That's a beautiful miss. Beautiful miss.
I didn't get it.
Hmm.
Dog, you're an inspiration, man. This is how you not do his bidding.
Wow, and that's just a free card for Jack.
who's
So
got
big
wood?
so big for Jack to be on that brick port here.
Nobody.
839
Jack,
and
you
Amazing
don't have
City
from the
too.
9. You built a road.
Oh, I have wood.
Yeah.
too.
You
Oh, he
have
doesn't
wood.
have a double
Would you
yet.
like to trade it?
Right. It will be a beautiful four.
What are you giving me?
You don't want wheat, right? I want to give you wheat, but you don't want it.
No, I have a lot. Spades.
Okay, I can give you an ore, even though I don't want to.
Okay. Are you settling 8-10, not the 3-1?
Yeah, 8-10.
The card. Okay.
Would it be nice if we
That's a
could?
city. That's a city. That's a city. Oh, okay.
I
Oh
think
my
we got
god,
to do it.
is it really? Is it really?
Someone can just take it from him, or a 7 can roll.
I mean, 6-5-11 City gives you 5 for
And
11
then you
basically.
still might have it, but
Well,
we'll see.
Yeah, good point. So Drew Delighted and two other players. I know Angry Robin's actually in that game, isn't he? They will be playing later. Who's the fourth? It is Squash. They're going to be playing later, and at the exact same time, I'm also going to be casting a different game. The scheduling just kind of ended up being that way. I'll be casting Pig versus Asin, Noise Pond, and Sesame. So yeah, just a massive game day today for the Major League Catan.
No, I think the best thing
What's
is
up,
probably
Chapo?
just a free wheat, but maybe it's not worth it to do
Well,
that.
City for
I think
for
you got to
Alec
live a
would be
little.
huge
Roll the
here.
dice.
The issue is, I don't think I can steal my way back to a city.
I
If
don't think so.
I
A City
set-
is just so massive here. City just opens up win condition for
and I
anyone,
put myself
just instantly.
in
It's
quite a
crazy.
gloomy-
What about a 2-for-1? I'd give you your wood back that you don't have it, or no, you just got one.
I just got it. I think
If
I'm-
you
I think I can hold on.
Okay. Best of
Yeah.
luck, sir.
Yeah,
Gotta
Yeah.
really
I appreciate it, but thanks.
guess I'll go here with it.
Nice for J-Dog. Here we go. Big for Sunset. Ooh, what a block too. Wow. Okay, just a quick note about the play. Yeah, huge City, and this is going to potentially win him the 5 for 11. Massive deal if that happens. That also opens up road play. The City is huge on this board. You can't really understate it. It is. Sorry, you can't overstate it. I mean, just absolutely insane City. Especially with the all situation here. So Alec white here and SCG playing as red 2 brick. Both really need a win. I know we've talked about Jack. I think realistically Jack has also mentioned he doesn't think he's going to be able to make it. He will need to win out. He was going to need to win 3 consecutive games against a very tough competition. Of course it is doable, but very unlikely. SGG as red and Alec as white are in a pretty tough limbo position where they do need a second win for sure. And if they don't win this game, they're only going to have 2 games left to catch up to the rest of the standings, which is difficult because everyone else is going to get their games in too. So yeah, it's J-Dog could probably just play for points this game and still be a happy boy. But yeah, whoever gets the win here, it will potentially matter a lot. It's probably not going to matter that much for Jack, unless he wins out. If Jack gets 3 for 3 in his next 3 games, that's a historic run. I think people will not forget about that.
I have a single ore to trade, but it's just
Hit like and
way
sub,
more
walk that algorithm.
expensive.
What's going on, Richard Taylor? Thank you so much, and you are correct.
Yeah.
Really appreciate
the
it.
most I can
Okay,
do.
yeah,
What's up,
we're
Lundy?
talking.
Hallucin Hector the
What
dog.
the fuck?
What's up, A-Rod?
Alright, yeah, I didn't think it would get up there, but it did. I don't
Oh
know
my
how.
god. Wow, 3 for 1 to get an
Hit
839
the
City.
moon
Good
so
lord.
fast. Oh my god.
All right.
Now, this always seemed like a board where the settle was going to happen before the City, but we've actually seen 2 cities, and the only person who I thought really was going to City early was J-Dog, and he just isn't there. He's going to get his settles down first. Wow. That is pretty funky.
I'd love to
You're
keep
gonna
it.
keep that.
Done.
Another
I'd
7, by the
love
way.
to keep it.
Way more value.
Still no 6, still no 10, and another 7. Oh, man.
Fuck me.
I'm looking for a wood.
Oh.
What's up, A-Rod? Okay, so SGG has settled. He's actually got the only big settle. I mean, I know this has happened for J-Dog. 10-8 is actually big. for SEG's game.
I'm still looking for a wood.
I don't have it.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
I'm trading a wood for a sheep. How about that? Does that sweeten the deal?
I'm telling you, I don't have it.
You like Sunset and Jack setups a lot? Yeah, Sunset setup is
I would
absolutely
take the
insane.
sheep deal. I don't have it.
Come on, SGG. You don't. I don't want to rob you. I really
Look,
don't.
what would he tell you if he didn't want you to steal from him?
It's true. Oh man, you guys are playing mind games. on
Big
me.
poker player SEG here.
I would take the sheep deal. I don't have it.
Oh, I guess a wheat is never bad. I'm going for it. Oh, I still got a wheat. That's okay. All right.
All right. Jack is gonna get Brickport too. Who's gonna have 5 for 4-11? I think the table wants it to be SGG. But I think it's more likely to be J-Dog or Alec. I think SGG is least likely to get there. But I guess Alec doesn't move either. White doesn't get there either without the 6 rolling. 4-5-11's big, and I think the reason for that actually is just that it enables rolled for really anyone. Currently, there's only really 2, maybe 3 rolled players. I guess SGG can also play for rolled theoretically, but 5 for 11 gives you a lot more space. It also gives you a lot more late port potential on this wood port, or even just the wheat port as well. I think as SGG, it is pretty tempting to start investing in these ports, because once you've doubled the 6, you have your wheat port, sheep port. I don't know. There's a lot you could do here. 4-5-11's big for anyone. It really unlocks a different end game potential. And J-Dog really needs this. It's the best fit for J-Dog. SG and Alex about to have some potential. They heard they got history. Yeah, I heard that, but I don't know if it hasn't really come up yet, it seems.
It's them too. He's got a city. I mean, I want it unblocked, but it's not like
Yeah.
a great spot. Yeah. I think we're good for now. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, plus,
7.
Wow,
six is
another
our roll.
4.
We've established that.
We've never
That
seen a
is
6
true.
roll.
Oh, here, well,
There it is.
now they roll.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Classic. All right. Okay.
I can't. Does anyone want wheat or wood?
Still waiting on the
Or things
settle.
that are not wheat or wood.
8-9 is so big.
For insurance here.
All right,
Okay.
Steven.
All I've got is a
I have
wood.
a-
though.
I have a brick if you want it, but also I'm on 2 cards. So
Will be really cool.
I hear ya.
Well, I don't know if it's going to
What
be
do you
cool.
do
We don't
for
know
it?
that yet, but it will be very very
Yeah, I can
interesting.
only do
Very,
1-for-1s. What's the insurance kind of offer
very, very,
here?
very game defining.
I'd be looking at giving you.
I'm very curious. Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible. I feel embarrassed even saying it, but it's a free wood. I don't think you want
What about free ore? That's appealing.
No, I can't get free wood.
Nice, SEG Born Hustler. Yeah, weird position here where I feel that Jack, oh man. I think Jack is going to end up with
Oh,
by
shit.
far the strongest late game position, just by virtue of having this natural
Maybe
free
I
card on
should've
the
just given
4.
free ore there.
Amazing
Yeah,
city on the
that's being
8-3-9.
greedy.
Big 3-1 ahead.
Greedy me.
Easy road potential.
Yeah, but you want the settle
Settle
and then the 10
spots.
was the city. It's pretty smooth if you got it.
I think in that sense he does slightly have the edge over Alec, Whispering Shrimp, 24 carat. The main differentiator being for 24 carat is he can't actually get blocked off having wheat. Like he's always going to have wheat production no matter what. Even if you block an 8, he'll have the other 8. If you block the 9, he's going to have both 8s. So nothing you can do about that. But for that, he doesn't have a second brick hex, and that actually does matter a lot. It's a really easy block for J-Dog. It's arguably not a crazy block for Jack either. You just totally shut down SGG's expansion potential as well as Alex. Wow, Rob's
Interestingly, not bad for you.
okay. Rob's
That's why
Jack.
it was Jack.
All right, big settle. 2.
Oh my gosh, disaster has struck. folks.
Wow.
all right,
That was pretty
What a
ideal.
turn of events.
8-9 goes
Okay.
so hard.
Yeah.
Big 10. Oh my god, Big 10. Have you have? Okay, we've seen the first 6, the
My
first
friend
10.
J-Dog,
What's
you
up?
have ore.
I did just roll 2 ore.
You rolled 2 of them. Would you like to part with one?
For a price, I
2
would
players
do
on 4.
most anything.
You don't make wheat. I have wheat. That sounds interesting.
It does.
You're right.
I'm probably looking for 2 cards. They don't necessarily have to be 2 wheat. But yeah.
Okay.
I like SCG quite a lot. You know, watching his gameplay in real life over the board has been very convincing, and I've enjoyed some of the setups that he picked, especially in CPI. That was a really cool one that he went with. But I have to say, this game, I do not feel confident about his chances whatsoever. I know I didn't need to preface that by saying that I like him as a player, as a person, but yeah, I do not have faith in the setup. Frankly, I think that there's too much in the way of missed opportunities. There's not, like, trading away out of this is going to be difficult. You will need to high roll 6s at some point. And I think, you know, avoiding the brickport play, it was completely open for him there. It's going to be such a huge advantage for Jack late game to have this brickport available. The monopoly potential is huge. I think this is a huge missed opportunity from SGG. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think he's likely to have a tough game, but he is pacing into Army, which is a cheap win condition, and that obviously is something he already has some pacing for. Could be his advantage this game.
That I paid through the nose for.
I know.
Through the nose.
Through my nose.
Through his nose.
I'd
Wow.
offer to trade you wheat, J-Dog, but I just have so little else to do that
Sortions will be how I die.
really in need right now. So maybe I'll just port this. Seems like a port and passer.
Yeah.
And
I don't know what you're
SGG,
looking for, but I'd probably
He's
not
looking for
willing
ore.
to trade it.
the next
Yeah,
road I
makes
guess
sense.
goes here. And then you
Only
track
have
back
one.
to the weak port.
Yeah, no, I think it's just a port and pass.
The funny thing is extorting 1v1.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh,
The Crazy Duck, if you remember him
Now it's
from his
getting
channel, he was around,
Now
he did some
potentially
content.
there's some more for sale.
He did some trading in 1v1
Yeah.
as
Can we
well.
not trade him a city, by the way? Because he just gets wheat from us, and that'll be a quick game.
Yeah, that's why I was trying to ease up on the
J-Dog
exposure.
6511 City, it's weird. I think J-Dog is going to have consistent production. I mean, it's a strange position. I can't say that I'm jealous of J-Dog for being able to play this setup. This doesn't look cool to play. It is a bit down and dirty, but if you're hitting 10s, 3s, 11s at all, you're actually really happy. And they're all massive pluses for him. This 11 is 3 cards. It's also coordinated with the sheep and the ore. The brick, I don't know, man. You just can't rely on it, is the problem. It is a bit of a tricky one, and you don't really want to be using all port to buy a dev here. So, bit of a funky position to be in. I would not really want to be J-Dog, but he is getting the rolls here. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be J-Dog, but would you like to be on 4 points with the city in this point in the game? It's like, sure. I guess not. I guess I would.
it
Yeah.
feels like a lot of future planning. I was just trying to say you have more wood and brick than dev material. That's all.
Yeah. Does anyone have a brick to trade? Or I guess
You're the brick guy. I don't think we've hit a 3.
Kelly and Niles, what's going on?
Yeah, no 3s. That's for
Oh, we
sure.
hit threes early.
There was like 2, yeah, I think, early.
It's kind of the
Like,
allotment for the entire
One
game.
early and then one
J Dog, I mean, I'd like an ore. So
gotta-
whatever if I
you
put it
got
on the 8,
50% to get the ore from him.
I know,
Yeah.
but what I'm gonna solo is 10.
I think it's actually
yeah.
11's not bad.
I'll trade
you-
one
You'll trade one if I put it on
for
the
a
8.
non-block. Yeah, yep.
Okay, all right.
The 11's a good block though.
Second night comes
Well, I
out.
think he
Currently, no
promised-
nights in the game
and he
yet.
promised me, so that
I promised.
promises
Okay.
mean something.
okay.
Okay, big 5. Not really that big, actually. 6s are required for the game to progress for SGG and Whispering Shrimp here. Big Sunset. Wood for an ore with J-Dog. Okay. Wow, that was a little bit of an extortion deal. Tough, man. Really weird. It seems really good for Jack. I like SGG playing for the devs here. This is definitely the way to play this setup in this position. He's hasn't had an electric start. Like if you got an early city, maybe you can try and go for some more ambitious expansion plays. with the based on the 5-4-11 or using the ports, but it hasn't happened. And going for the cheaper devs, I think, is actually a bit safer.
I don't think so. Does anybody?
Yeah.
Yeah,
think so.
I don't think
yeah.
Two
so.
knights out the deck.
Do you have brick?
I don't. No.
Yeah.
By the way, this man has 4 points, 2 ports, 8 cards. I don't know.
I'm just looking for options. Options are good. But I hear
Yeah,
you.
no, I can't city. If I trade wood for.
Oh, Jero has a city here?
Yeah, I mean,
What's
what
he
are you
doing?
Sorry, what are you looking for? All right, we gotta. I'm wasting my clock here.
I thought maybe you had sheep left over, and if I paired that with the wood, it becomes an interesting trade for me. But if not,
No,
then it doesn't
I
work.
don't. I don't.
Yeah, okay. Then no, sorry, Jay.
All right, everyone, close their eyes. Close their eyes.
Here we
Okay,
go.
chilling.
Interesting. Not. I guess you'll get the wheat cheaply from us. Is the thought.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has 2 wheat.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So you're not just sitting?
Yeah.
I mean,
Uh-oh.
J-Dog does be cooking though. I mean, he's well on his way to getting a third win. That would be a massive deal for the standings. The first person to get a third win.
You playing devs?
Me?
Yeah.
2 brick took the sheep from me.
I can trade you sheep.
I think you ported for 1, right?
That's what he took.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's 3
Mm.
card steal.
Oh wow, a sheep that got ported for got stolen. That's
Yeah.
brutal.
Problem is, it puts me at 8. Actually, I didn't even realize.
Okay, I'll take another card from you.
You'll
then.
take another
No,
card. It's nice of you. I think I'm holding. Yeah.
I could do.
And
Choose
you
one
have
for
a
the
port.
sheep. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I can port for sure. Or
You don't
another
have
sheep.
ore, right?
That's an interesting one.
That is interesting.
J-Dog is proposing this. I do not have ore. No.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna hold for now.
That would be an insane trade for
2
J-Dog to get
bricks
here.
holding.
That would be
2
really
wheat
crazy
to
for
the
J.
dog. Oh brother.
Oh, brother.
You don't want this 2 brick, and I give you insurance or something, or
Can you get? Yeah. Can you give me insurance too?
Whoa.
Then maybe I'll. What is it? Is it for a dev or what is this for?
I think that's better than me giving it to J-Dog.
He did just roll a road settle though, right? Or 2 roads to the wood port, or. and
What are you
now-
going to the 8-2 by chance, or are you going to the port? What's going on here?
No, I won't 8-2. I can't settle right now. I'm trying to settle.
Oh, you want to go to the 8-2? I
Who's
don't know how I feel
8-2?
about that.
No,
Why
I
not?
said I won't go to the 8-2.
Ah.
'cause you
Won't-
need
okay.
that.
Yeah. All right.
Also this,
Okay.
maybe?
And insurance. Let's do it. Wait, why can't I accept anything? Oh, I can.
Oh wait, no. So
Quick,
I need
quick,
this
quick.
one with Jay.
Oh.
Wait a second.
That's why. That's why. Yeah, I just
Oh
called. I
my
just called
God.
that.
Oh no! Disaster struck.
The crazy thing is that Jack, as green here, is still gonna be fine. Like this position doesn't really like do badly. Like obviously with the 8 being blocked, it's gonna suck. But he's gonna get some decent. He's gonna have some pity trades here. And you have 2 players on 5. SUG could be on 5. Jack could be the only person not on 5, and he's 2 points behind that. It's a position where I mean, I think everyone would want to be Alec in this spot. You probably want to be white, but like I feel pretty good about taking on the mantle of Green's position in this game, even from being behind. Is he even behind, really? Like, the numbers will say yes, but the board doesn't. I don't feel that way.
I mean, I'm on no. I need
Big
to
road
make
settle. Wow.
multiple cards.
Well, 5 for 11's
What
gone.
about not multiple cards, but what about a sheep?
You're trying to go to the
I'm going to a
8-2,
4 and a
right?
Give me a non-block and then sure. Yeah, I would do this one, or I'd do the first one with a non. No, I'm not even the block.
Sunset can go fraud, absolutely. And that is the thing with 5 for 11, is it just it just is enough production and some kind of space capturing that you can definitely play for road. Wow, pretty wild, pretty wild. That question mark is resolved. I think that was the biggest question mark on this board, is what happens with 5-4-11. Sorted. Now it's looking like a bit more of a, you know, I was going to say a two-way game, then I thought maybe it's a three-way game, and I think it might just be an even game. Like, I think SGG is in a perfect position to get better trades, to potentially get fed the road later. I don't know, it could balance out.
If I'm giving you a settle, I'm on 3 cards. I think
Why would
two
you go to
cards is
4-2
very
over
fair.
8-2? I don't understand.
Because I don't have. If Jack, you want to trade me 2 brick, and then we can do this.
No, I'm trailing hard. I have to get value.
The key blocks here are the 6 brick and the 8 wheat for slowing down. Like 8 wheat kills Jack.
I mean,
pretty much.
I'll give you like a future or something. I just need
6 brick
2 is point.
is a big block against
He still
Sunset
has-
too.
I mean, he's got 2 easy road settles.
I think I am too far in the back to go even here. And
That makes sense. Also looking at wait.
It's a solid board.
my production
the way,
is lower than everyone. SGG has an army pacing situation.
What was the why this road? Trading hard here, need trades. That is a bit of fun. Ashpapi gets in that spot in most games, I feel like. At least he says he does. Oh, the 12.
Do what it is. I can catch up. I need some good stuff to
I don't
happen,
like this
though, and
roll
I have
at
to
all.
Make good trades.
Yeah.
I have a lot of production, but
I mean, you want the 8-2,
both
don't
you
you?
and Jay have better like road paths than me. You're just like 1 point behind me here with better long term, I think.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like it's decently close.
Yeah, I agree with J-Dog there, exactly. We actually see that Alec Whispering Shrimp is on every wheat tile, and the 6 just rolled as well. Wow. This is... this game probably won't last that long, but I hope it does, honestly, because it's a good table and it's a great board.
I have to try and take it, and this seemed like an opportunity where it maybe makes sense for you.
Oh, sorry. I'm not.
I mean, I would give you wood for brick, and I just can't do 2 for 1 right now.
You can't do 2 for 1.
Correct.
Why?
What about
Steven
this?
Steven is on less points than you.
Yeah,
No, he has army, dude. That's not correct.
How about that?
I was saying you have a ton of road plays. Road mats.
Yeah.
I do that just so you don't get it to him.
What,
Still-
No. I don't do. I definitely don't do 2 for 2s in this spot. I do 2 for 1s, or I do 1 for 1. Maybe makes sense.
what do you? I can do a 1 for 1 and a non-block. I won't block the 8, which is a viable block for me, especially because Whispering is doing all right.
Where is he? All right, I'll do
you,
this with you,
Steven. Very
SGG.
Yeah, you got 5 points. You got a city. Things are looking up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Plus, I'm gonna roll a 7, and then that won't be fun.
A lot of 7s this
Gotta
game.
look and hope you guys
Say
fuck it up.
again,
Hmm.
I don't have a road path. I'm a bit down on the army, but I do have a lot of production.
though.
Like, the road thing is kind of redundant at this point. Effectively, every player can now play for road. They like, Sunset has unlocked enough space. Sunset could easily play for road this game. Maybe he's not the best long-term road player, but does it matter if you're already on 5? The road settle is 6. Oh my god, she called it in the worst.
That
It's the
sucks.
worst time to be
That
right.
feels right.
11 sevens. Man.
What do you
That
need
is
to
rough.
settle? Or you've got it?
I have it on the 4-2,
Oh, nice.
but I don't want that.
Oh, you want the 8 too?
I did want the 8-2.
I was
All right, what do
confused
we-
why you dropped your road to the 4-2.
I think it's the 5 wood because they're both on 5 points with more cards.
Isn't it
Yeah,
an
I think
8 for him.
I promised an 8 wheat something, right? Jack, did I or no?
You
I don't
literally
remember.
just-
I should have written it down. We were
They
talking about
literally
for
just
sure,
did
I
it. It
don't
just
remember.
it just
Yeah, I
happened.
think it's the 5 anyway, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Didn't it
If I
just happen?
promised it.
Oh,
Was it the most recent action that they just talked about it? What? Okay.
I just don't know about that one.
I don't get the settle. I don't know why not 8-2. To be honest. I think
These are so
Yeah, if you look at how the setup could potentially shape out for SCG, like what is the dream? I think the dream is probably double 8 wheat, double 6 wood, and get on the wheat port with a free card on 8, and then build a city and get onto the wood port with a double 6, and you have free card on 6 and 8. Why downgrade it? I don't really get it.
Change the fact that if you road settles, you still can't settle.
What did we do? We
Sorry,
double
what do you mean?
6.
Because I settled. If he plows it, I couldn't have settled.
I think he was trying to make the 8 not the 8 wheat that he's on, not the block. So it makes sense.
I agree with
Okay.
that. How bad do I need 512? No,
SCG has a master plan. I hope so. It's on my
don't see
fantasy
a way
team.
that I can have. I have like
Sheep.
it's very frustrating because I have no sheep and ore, and so I need to 3-for-1 for
I have
both.
sheep. I have sheep.
But now it feels like doing a deal with the devil. What do you want for sheep? Brick for sheep?
What do you got? I'm not even necessarily asking for a weed.
Yeah. The
Brick
alternative is I just
good.
I could 3-for-1 for a road to 512.
Yuck.
And I think that gets plowed. Honestly, that might be it because all my other settles are
They
2
get
roads
plowed.
away. It'd be so bad to go back.
I'd like you to death. I have sheep. What are you getting?
Do you really think a dev is better for me than like protecting 512? I feel like protecting 512 is pretty big.
I agree.
If Jack goes to the 512, he doesn't have a 15 road cap, right? So
Yes, I do. It's around the bottom then instead of around the 9.
Yeah, it works.
but then he has to go around.
I'm gonna
I like the road. I do think the road makes sense. It's a pretty natural advancement towards just winning the game straight up. Like I know that Sunset has been saying he's not going to take road. He's not a good road player long term. But maybe it doesn't need to be long term. Maybe he will just win soon. Like if he could settle for 6 with a road settle for 9, like what's not to love, right? The 11 is basically a city roll at any point. He has 4 wheat tiles. Hi boop. SCG has army pacing? Yeah. SCG is doing what he needs to do. I will say I don't like this expansion on the 4-2 over the 8-2. I don't get it. The only single reasoning I can think of is that it is better for your overall roleplay. Like it gives you a better clean connect here. But is it worth it? I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll see.
Ostensibly by
God.
a little bit if you look at the card count. Yeah.
Ostensibly.
Do you have more?
Up, though.
No, the 10 has not rolled. Nor the
Small mono.
Are
That
you
would be
trying to go
interesting.
to a sheep port? I mean, a wheat port when you don't have wheat? Probably, right?
I mean, yeah, it helps my road network. I really don't think I'm the block or the Rob here. I mean, maybe you want to block the 11 more, but
I think Jack's setup is online at this point.
I
in the game.
100% agree.
I'm
I
not
think
gonna
it's the
say.
A
Well, I think it's Alec. He's got 5 cards, open, settle, most production in the game. He
think
picked
it's
up the
the
5, 11, 4. He picked up the 8, 9.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
I
stuff.
know you can also
I
justify
know.
that.
But
It's definitely you over me, Alec. Like, what are
I think the
my
road
metric?
is yes, but I don't think you can go unblocked. Is what
The
I
hot
was
block
saying.
here.
I see.
Well,
Fair enough.
okay, that road happens, which means that
Wow,
the road
looking
play was
for-
not
is there any
considered.
brick? Or
Big
wheat?
12 again.
How much brick do you have?
If you're gonna take the spot, take my brick.
Yeah.
I have brick.
Okay.
I guess.
Sorry about that.
But Stephen Gurney Goldman doesn't really care about this.
His whole government name. Hang on.
Yes.
I don't know. I mean, I actually only have one, by the way. So
Oh.
Whatever the last card is, Jay, is that's what I need.
I guess it is this one first, huh?
I don't-
I guess I said whatever the last
Yeah.
card is.
Let's take a look at the win conditions here. So SGG getting settle here would put him on 5 points, would put him potentially on 7 points immediately, because army, if he had a knight in hand, if he had a VP and then pulled another knight, even more, put him up to 8, where road would just instantly be winning. That is kind of the double play threat here that is possible. Actually, the road kind of needs to be taken, not now, but probably by the end of next orbit, someone should have road. And I'm not quite sure who's going to end up being, but there is definitely a risk. I mean, J-Dog with a road settle also would then go to 6 with the potential to build a road for 8. Things can get messy quickly. Obviously, the same thing goes for Sunset here. Settle for 6, potential extend for 8. Wow. Oh, wow. Big trade.
So stupid. I need a wood back.
Undo trade.
Well, I can't because I already took the break.
Undo trade.
I already
So-
spent it.
Port for
My
another
brick is
Give it back.
gone.
I
Okay.
think feeding 2 roads here instead of road settle was the move to protect. Right. Hello, Angry Robin, what semi-finalist?
What? Sorry, you you don't have the settle.
No, this is it.
All right, we made the
I didn't
trade.
want to give you 2 sheep.
This is better for, well, like it would be better if I just let you not settle, but that wasn't really the spirit of the deal. So you can.
Well, also I could have definitely been patient on a wood there. I feel like I didn't want to give
What
up
is this,
the
12, bro?
sheep. I just
Oh my
miscounted.
That's the name of the
Yeah, yeah.
game. 2 sheep. Putting on 6 with 1 road from 8 is pretty hard given board state.
Anybody
Yeah,
looking for
but
sheep?
it has happened, and we're actually going to have that happen again pretty soon.
Ooh.
Things are getting strange here.
Bo's been balling. I thought SGG would bring me good luck on the 2, but no.
No good luck. Does anyone want wheat?
No cards.
What are you asking, SGG?
If anyone wants wheat.
Jack cries on his 8 block.
Do you want sheep?
Yeah.
I
can hold
dish
it.
you each.
Also, the
I'll
German
dish you
election
wheat
is
for
running.
sheep if you don't
They're
want
about to
do
close
this with him.
the polls.
Sure. Whoever wants to do it. Oh, you're talking about 2 Jack. Got it.
Jack, let's do it.
Okay, trade. It's nothing. Wow, is that the second, third? No, we've had a couple of 3s.
Oh, bad roll.
Another 8. Wow, Jack
Unfortunate.
cries. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Handsome.
Handsome. Big 6. Wow, lots of cards off this 6. Free card for J-Dog.
Brick.
Oofda.
No, sir.
Woodport, baby?
People want ore, though.
Does anyone have wood to trade? Oh yeah, you came into it.
I
You
do
watching a
have
different
some
game?
wood
What
to
do you
trade.
mean? The J-Dog? J-Dog's not getting the Woodport.
I mean, what am I supposed to do here? I have to build up.
No
I'm
shot.
just building.
Huh?
Yeah.
The order doesn't make
So
sense. It's
my
just
goals
short.
here are to drop settles in cities, I think.
Yep.
Well, actually, I think you're
Yeah.
kind of going to need to get it on road pretty soon.
SGG's gonna
Is
pop a
JS
dev and
just
build a
all
road.
over?
I have no wood.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. I think that should be on your radar.
Mono would slap on this board with a
You can
2-1
boat
action.
race the game and just go for settles, and then one of you two takes road to win. That also.
I mean, I
works.
still need to settle on the 8 wheat, and that adds to my road.
J-Dog with a pretty interesting wheat port settle here. It's interesting because if he actually devs and pulls a mono, which is obviously pretty slim chances, but if you were to get a mono here, the wheat mono is legit. I mean, if this 8 isn't blocked, and he would be one of the people to block it, I mean, that makes 5 wheat every time the 8 rolls. You hit a couple of 8s, mono it. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of mono potential for him on this board. Off the 6s, off the 11s, off the wheat.
Are you looking for sheep at all, J-Dog?
No, not really.
Jack, what about 2 brick and a wood
Yeah,
for
thanks, Robin.
2
I
ore?
don't really have anything for you.
I could do
Is that
like
interesting?
I could do like this. I'm just looking to produce cards. Like it's my
try and put
most
SSG
rare
onto a city,
card
maybe?
in this moment. So I don't want to give it for one ever.
What about that?
Oh, sheesh. Wow.
Unfortunately, it doesn't get me anything. That's the issue.
he's just trying
That's
to
why I
steal
want the second wood. I'm just gonna do that.
Wow. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Could get messy for SG here.
Mackerel.
It's been sad. It's been sad.
Jack has barely produced wheat this game. Like, I think the 8 rolled 10 times, and I think it's been blocked 5 times.
You've got 10
Unlucky
cards.
for
It's
him.
got to be like a handsome.
City.
I mean, I-
J-Dog
have
gets mono with also roll off the
nice-
6s.
For 6,
Yeah.
yeah, it gets ugly quick.
I mean, I need 2 ore.
I only have one. I dead.
Yeah.
You could take one and then.
Road
put
and
one
dev
more
seems
time
really
or
good, though.
something.
Road play also.
Incorrect, go Jungle.
I mean, if I can never build a city, that's not fun. And you can connect to
I'll
roads
never
very
know.
easily.
I think you might have to.
If it was Seafarers,
Does
maybe
anyone
build
have
some
wood?
ships around, settle anyway.
Yes, need wheat.
Never lucky.
Okay.
I'll do that, J-Dog. Do it with me. I'll guarantee it on your
Will.
turn.
Okay.
Oh my.
So ask some questions here about Sunset's position as well, right? If he's on 5, oh, what a 9. Oh man. If he's on 5, settle for 6. If he's holding a victory point, Road Settle wins him the game. Or a city, which like a couple of 5s and any wheat roll, like the 11 wheat would win. He could win really quickly. Like the rolls that Sunset has are so big in terms of making the cards that go together, like having 3 ore in one go, having the wheat in one go. On 2 separate rolls, you have a doubled wheat roll. Nuts. Being able to make, eventually he's going to make 4 wood off the 5 every time it's a road. The 6 is big. I don't know, man. He could really convert this game very quickly.
I think when Road puts him at 8, right, and he can city pretty quickly.
Whoever wins will have
can
roads, my prediction.
Kind of disagree with that, but
Hey,
I like
are
fish a
you
lot.
like connecting roads, or what I'm thinking here is I mean I have a knight, and I'm wondering like if I need to like be insured so I can block Steven with it or something like that. I'll take the trade, but
Why am I the block right now?
I fear you are a road and a settle from winning.
yeah, we can
because
talk insurance now.
You have 5.
A settle would be 5, and then I still need. I only have. Yeah, I mean I need to build these roads.
If you have VP Knight, it's road settle from win. Yeah.
Yeah.
So have him
is
connect the road. I mean I'm cool with
That
that.
is what I was. That is what I was saying. Yes. Yes.
Does J-Dog
yes,
have
yes.
roads in hand?
Yes, 2
Don't
roads.
want to do it.
Yeah. Omnin.
Wow. But I think this road was bad, no? Or does it matter? I was thinking that you connect coastal so you can circle the 3. But like this, it feels like a road definitely gets wasted. Am I right? I know that people in chat are better at road calcs than I am. But I believe that if you went by the calls, it is better than this. This seems like it kills a road.
What?
Yeah, you're at 8.
Yeah, but I still need to city and keep road and settle.
Who's competing road? I like.
I think with the 6 blocked, you can get Jack Road pretty easily, and also has stuff.
Jack has built 2 roads this game, other than the ones he started with.
Look out.
I understand, but I'm just saying I'm only on a 3 brick. I connected to like make sure you don't win on your turn, but I also have 0 open settles and 1 road settle.
And 1
Still not in
card.
the city.
Another timeout.
Sorry, man.
Yeah, exactly. Both are length 7.
He gets wood other ways. This man.
Except this way you definitely cannot
It's
use
the
every road
brick that I
efficiently.
need. It's not the wood.
Like, it kills a road, right? For sure.
Take my settle.
Ah, really, really like sunset
that was
spot
wrong.
here.
Damn it. Okay.
Oh, interesting. Could you have maybe dev'd there instead, or what's
You
that?
brick and wheat, Alec.
Frustrating. I do have brick and wheat. What's up?
Where
Republic
what do you
Link,
got?
right?
I have an orc.
Do you have a sheep and an R? Do
No.
you have?
Very interesting for J-Dog to make that mistake. He's so consistent recently. Barak Harrell from the YouTube, what's going on? Yeah, I think we're even seeing now SG actually regretting not settling 8-2. I mean, he literally hit 3 8s back to back. Yeah, anyway. We can move on past that, but I think, yeah, that is regrettable.
So I have to do that before I do road anyways.
His
right?
production is so
Also
low
has
anyway,
dev
right?
and produces.
Yeah, I think-
more than I do. I think
Jack
you
is
want
fine.
me to keep road.
I think I do. Yeah.
The problem
Until
is
we
I
don't.
It doesn't even, the
Yeah.
space, it wouldn't affect the space whatsoever. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No one's getting close to 15. I promise you.
in the immediate future. Yes, correct.
Am I just porting for a sheep? Do you need anything, Steven?
No.
Do you need wheat or wood or brick? I suppose. No, you don't need brick.
Look, the
Yeah, I
votes
mean, I
in
need
the-
ore, sheep, those
okay.
things.
Me too. Good.
Oh,
I mean, if
jeez.
I port for a
Well.
sheep or an ore, could you give like 2 cards for it or no?
I could give you a couple wheat. Does that help?
No, unfortunately not. Man, Saints messed it up and messed it up. I think what I should have done is because I'm going to build this road anyways. I should have built this road and then settled on the 5, and then I could road 12.
Yeah.
Why though?
Sucks.
Why would you want to do that though?
I'll do.
To deny Jack? Just to deny Jack?
Damn it.
I think 5-3 is really good though. Like, it's actually a really strong expansion. Just to be able to have 5 wood on the 5.
The ore spots, 10 or 11.
I think you need to test SGG's dev. Hasn't been tested. But neither of them.
Yeah, I'll just. Yeah, I
Probably
think
the
you're right.
4 wheat. I don't know.
There's a very real
That
chance
was deal from him.
that road still goes
Wait, I
to
think I'm
But I
something.
do
building
think the
10.
ore spot has validity.
Jack, I'm pretty sure I'm building to 10 with only double road settles and an 11 for my city. Like,
I think it's the man with 8. I mean, that's a high number.
I think. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, my road cap is going to be 12.
No one's ahead.
I-
I honestly think maybe
I
no
have
one's ahead.
4
I mean,
hard points to make, Jack. What are we doing?
I don't know.
is that a road setup?
Does anyone have brick wheat?
It's the third
Negative.
time this game's been stolen too. Like, come on.
Oh wow, after porting for it? Crazy. J-Dog on 8, SG at best at
The
7
dev,
with
you guys
Army
need
no
to
city.
test
Tested dev.
Mhm.
Yep.
Honestly, no, it's
Dude,
definitely
12.
That was probably
Does
correct.
anyone want to
came
trade
back.
that cheap that's rolling on 12 nonstop?
I think it's Jack. Over
Do you have a
Jake,
wheat?
actually.
Yeah.
I don't want to give you 1-for-1. It looks so gross.
I actually think Jack
think-
might be looking play dog here.
Yeah. That's,
You-
yeah.
I thought this
Especially
was the.
I don't have the loop around the 3-5 road is.
SGG, can we maybe do that on my turn? It just.
I don't know. A 10 might roll one day.
I know.
You want to do that?
She port will be huge for this 12. He's got to double it, bro. He's got to
Do you have
double
brick
it.
as well. I could give it a second.
No.
I could give a wood.
Got to invest in that port, man.
I can give you 2 wheat is the best I can do.
Just gives you a dev, and then it's just scary. I'm scared.
So is that a no?
I would rather just roll an 8 like a legend.
Can do 14 roads either way.
You might,
Okay.
but this is 2
For
cards.
J-Dog?
Yeah, I'll just wait. I'm willing to do. I understand I can get 2 now, but it puts me over. I'm willing to probably do the 1-for-1 on my turn if the 8 doesn't roll, and then you get your dev anyways.
I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait.
This is a team that
I know
is,
you
like,
don't.
still
I just
for value
I-
when I think he's in the best spot.
I have to.
24 carat. Are you trading sheep?
13, 14.
No, it's Jack's stolen.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you just got one, didn't you?
That's on
I'm
the
at-
back down the.
All right, that and a non-block. Does that sway any of you?
Maybe before the
No,
11 was
sorry.
blocked, right?
Okay.
But the other way, you get
Oh,
1,
boy.
2, 3.
This is why I just disagree that I'm in a better spot than Jack. Strongly disagree. And I think
I
I'm
think-
gonna need that loop around the 3-5, like very bad.
Well, I think the difference is that you don't need to build an extra road to get to, like, I think the difference is that the current status, like in the current state, J-Dog needs to build every road. Right, exactly. He needs to have built all 15 roads to go to 14. Whereas by going around the coast, he builds 14 total and he gets 14. And, you know, that's just 2 extra cards, right? Yeah. Yeah, Angry Robin, he knows. Angry Robin
I
knows.
think you guys are okay on road. It looks foregone. Like it'll get
Damn.
sprayed.
Disagree.
12 cards is going to 80. Might just win.
I can't win.
Not gonna win, but not.
Pop
not yet.
Alex. I mean, he's gonna. I think he should. He's also just rolled brick and
Hey, look.
wheat, which Jack
We're
was
doing-
looking for.
Currently, they both have more points than we do.
And
Do you
sheep.
want to do the trades to try and catch up?
It's
or
not
do you wanna-
J. J Dog is not scary though.
You
I
robbed
have.
me.
I can port for the weed on my own. I'm just trying to be efficient.
J Dog can easily lose roll tier, like to anyone. I think J Dog is really not scary at all. I've said this even when he was like kind of ahead of the curve earlier. Even after that city, I don't want to play this setup. Like no one looks at this and goes, "Oh, I can't believe I didn't get the opportunity to play the triple wood double ore setup." You know, like whatever this is 6-5-11 with this 10-11-3. No one's jealous of this. Like he might win because J Dog is a very good player, but the setup is not like inherently really strong. I feel.
I know.
I think someone needs to fight devs, and it can only be you, right? Alec.
Don't take the only thing I have away from me.
Like his only J-Dog's only
before.
consistent production is wood.
Bad.
You gotta really think about that. That is not a good sign. Oh, he does dev.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. Jack, give me a sheep and something for a cheaper wheat.
I don't even know if that's a good trade for me. Let me think.
Also note that the 11, which is so good for J-Dog, you can't even afford to roll the ore on the 11 because it basically just wins Alec the game. So you're in a tough spot. You are limited.
Oh, that's why SGG talked down your trade, Alec.
J-Dog has
Watch
repulled.
this game first.
Yes.
All right, I'm down to watch.
Okay.
But Jack, let me know.
You're on 8, 7 points. Goes to
J-Dog just
8
isn't
with a
scary.
settle and then a pop. It's a little scaly.
I don't have a war, by the way.
SCG is actually
These people
scarier
who
than
think I have
J-Dog.
pops are mistaken, unfortunately.
The trade would be
Unless you're giving me ores.
Is a
would be
6
this, I guess, but
Is
I'm
6
not
a
sure I want to
dev?
do it. Let me just look at
for
everything.
SCG? What's going on, Penny? Stack
Let me
table?
know.
It
should
is.
be trading
It
him.
really is.
Make him spend his cards first. And then
Once I spend my
consider the
cards, I
trade.
don't want to do the trade because I'm porting for the wheat.
Look, I think I'm. All right, I'll leave it out there. It's up to you.
Whoa, he's already saying he's 6 points. A
Wood
dev
mono would be insane
road.
here.
I don't think this is a good idea.
If SGG has mono, by the way, he's about to change the universe.
I think it's okay. You have
7 points.
yeah.
I hope you can conjure up some brick to give me
Dude.
for free.
6 and then settle is like a 19 wood. It's like an 18 wood mono for SGG. I guess he would have some of it himself, but still.
I think you should move the knight, honestly.
Oh, and the 5 cannot produce wood too. Oh,
Good.
oh
There
man.
it is.
Go.
Oh man.
This has been really fun.
That is not the first 7 out for SGG, and maybe the third or fourth of the game overall. Funny, yeah. I guess the port anywhere would have been useful.
Oh god.
Yeah, another 4.
I need break
4's been good this
to
game.
extend.
You
Wow,
mentioned
SGG is
selecting
kind of
negative
close. SGG 4 roads could win if he has a VP.
before the
Jay, I think I'm ultimately gonna need to probably just road settle and build up like that.
I mean, you could be on 8 points.
Someone like
All
trying
I'm
to
saying is I'm willing to trade the brick.
This is
delete
for 2
files on
rows.
their hard drive or something and in the voice chat.
I don't do bad trades. I just
Hmm.
trades that help me.
That's all I do.
SGG has got himself into a nice spot here.
God,
actually.
what
You
is
can
that?
drop a single road.
It doesn't look easy because no city, but he could win, right? I mean, he could just straight up win next time with no extend. Actually, even with extend,
The only thing I do this for is like a non-block, right?
SGG builds 4 roads. He actually goes to 10 roads here.
Yeah.
Do it for a non-block. You
Damn.
just non-bind at this point. Like I don't know your reps.
Where are you putting this road? Are you extending or making a settle spot on the 11?
No, I have to extend, unfortunately.
I don't know, to be honest. I mean,
I do.
SGG needs utility devs.
I mean, no, I can't afford to just
Yeah,
drop a road
I mean-
to 11 sheep. I have to extend.
I don't know.
But if VP,
like, it's
winning
just
rolls,
not-
right?
doing anything for me. I don't know what the point is.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It feels like this is the point of the game.
All
where-
right. What about not? I can't. I don't know if I can guarantee a non-block. You're 100% right.
And
What
yeah,
about
yeah.
non-steal? What about
I
non-steal?
appreciate
so.
I appreciate that you're saying that instead of just saying yes and then blocking me. So
What
that's
about a
appreciated.
non-steal? I feel like
Mm.
it's pretty close. Between
Mono is a big deal on
maybe-
Woodport. That's
I'll
a
hold
huge
off on
Alex
one
weakness.
was
turn.
on.
I don't think the game's at risk this moment because I
I'm
don't
just
think
gonna let Jack.
I don't
do
think
stuff.
Alec can muster up anything this sec.
you don't have.
Oh, no extend from J-Dog.
because the
Dude.
9 would be
Game could
decent
end.
block after the 4 rolled.
Game could end. Super
I have a
easy.
knight, but he doesn't have wheat, so I'd rather just
Yeah, keep it.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Okay. Well, here's my dilemma, J-Dog.
Mm-hmm.
I think I messed up with this road on the 5.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
pretty bad, which sucks.
Interesting.
But with that roll, I think I can go. If I get help, I can go backwards and just take the 12 sheep spot so that you can loop the 5-3 and keep extending, which I think is
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Otherwise, road is really gross.
Agreed.
I'm pretty much short one card here, like either a brick or a sheep, but I have 3 wood, which I can port for either a brick or a sheep, and then I'm just short card. I don't know what the deal looks like here, but that's what I want to do. I don't know if either of you have a sheep.
Yeah, I don't have either of those cards. I just have wood. But
Yeah, to be expected.
I think if you
Can you help me build a city?
Knight, I'll give you.
SG just randomly being like, "Hey, put me on 9." You know, I think there's actually, unfortunately, there's a pretty good chance that J-Dog loses this game on 6.
And then I can put it wherever I want next orbit. I really want that optionality.
Doesn't
Yeah,
that give
yeah.
him too much?
Army's up in the air too.
Yeah.
No, it's because I'm in a terrible spot here.
But like you're also getting close to road in that scenario, right? You're just missing 2 wood, right? I'll give you 2 wood, but
I'm missing a brick.
oh.
I mean, I'm feeling pretty bullish about
After I did
SGG
that
not
one.
having a knight
I
here,
gotcha.
to be honest. I guess we'll see. But
I mean, if you move
So
the
I'm
knight
giving
off
you-
me,
he's had it
if you
for a
move
long
the knight
time.
off me, I'd trade you a brick. I'm willing.
Yeah, I'd give you 3 wood for a card.
I think we want to see your dev, Jack. Just
Yeah.
oh, we don't.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm giving up my settle spot, right? So, I think it's reasonable.
Jack is in a great spot, honestly.
Okay.
He does even get
Yeah,
robbed.
for me, it's fine.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now
Hmm.
I can do it myself. That feels better.
Is this a road settle here? Well, I don't understand. Is he trying to take the spot away from Jack? Is that the idea? I think that's
Judgment's
what.
just all wood. It's
Take 5-3. I like 5-3 though. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, I don't know.
if I just play the road.
How
first
desperate
and then
are you to do?
settle
Oh,
cards.
I did a
All
roll.
right. No,
Jack's
right.
actually happy
or
about that.
maybe mono something.
Hmm.
Losing that settle spot's so bad.
Classic Jack.
Are these 2 points? What's going on here?
Could be.
Yes, there are 2 points.
Feels like it. All right.
I think a wood.
No
mono
non-night
is
scene yet.
no
Wow.
good here.
That is
No
unusual.
good.
We are pretty much. I mean, the game could end
Just
without
putting it out
seeing a
there.
single non-night. Unlikely, but
Actually,
it
that's
could
probably
happen.
mono.
We much better. Even though you
He's-
have 2.
He's got a bunch of weed.
Yeah.
I'm still just trying to do good trades.
No, this is
I didn't want- Honestly, I think Jack is still in the best position here, even after this
Yeah.
bomb.
yeah. I mean,
J-Dog, I don't have to wood mono if you do this trade. Then I can just play
No.
roads and be cool.
We let him burn the mono.
Wood mono.
Let him burn the
interesting.
mono. even though J-Dog is not going to like
Wood
that
mono
answer.
pretty
that's what I
bad
want.
for Jack.
If you
Right?
Yeah.
It's like 6 wood, 8 wood.
He's used everything to leave on 3 open. Let's
I
make
know
him
it, I
burn
know
his-
it fucks you really hard. I understand.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I
so
mean,
I'm
it's all on me. It's all on me.
I'm trying to give you an out here.
Yeah. Fair enough.
If that happens, I'll help you. Don't take this trade, man.
What are we
Come on.
doing here? He's
Oh wow.
going to take it anyway.
2 roads onto the 9. Do the 1-for-1. I wonder if there's a road settle 5-3 plus pop.
J-Dog, what
yeah,
color
it is
I can
interesting,
try to
right?
help you get
I'm
extended?
still mulling
One
over
brick.
that. I quite
I
like the
only have one
5-3.
Unlucky.
Wow. Yeah, SUG is still very inflexible, right? I guess he's trying to get a city here.
See,
I think he was
assume
in
you're
Is this
on
city- I mean, the
8
city
here,
doesn't-
So I don't
doesn't
wanna
really
give you a
matter.
City.
I don't have any war. This is just a pop.
Yeah, it's just a death. I mean, the city is like actually kind of pointless. I mean, maybe it helps you build a second city, but that is already a tough sell, I think, in itself. Let's Strange. Yeah, the city is actually not great for SGG here. Even though you need it to win, like you need a city and then another city with a VP. If no VP, I think you have to dev.
You just have, like, a ton
Unactionable
of weight.
hand.
Yeah.
Does J-Dog have city?
All right. I mean, don't accept it or whatever.
Yeah.
No, it's 6 wooden. No, wait. Yeah, it's a
Okay,
card
I
off.
see.
Oh, 9 or?
Hi, Blanche.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's
I don't see Jack using this with
So-
mono if he settles.
I'm stuck.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Completely stuck.
It's 2 on a wheat and 5 wood. Yeah, so he's not there yet.
I just want to help.
Nice trade there.
All right,
That's
fine.
a
Just
single
wants to help.
pop.
Oh wow, nice. Well, that is actually the city for J-Dog, which
Maybe I
makes
should have asked for insurance.
sense.
I guess you couldn't have given it though.
Is it? It's not even
Oh well.
because he took a Nora out.
Maybe putting
Does
him on
does Jack
9.
win with
I'm in, guys. I'm
3 roads,
actually
yeah,
in last.
come on.
I'm not sure how I win.
the mono VP for sure.
All right. I literally just have to play this card. I hope I don't scare people, but I just
Nice
Oh,
connect. This was perfect. Oh no.
oh man.
Yeah. That's
Why? What did he
I
pull?
don't have.
What did he pull? I mean, two roads gives it no. Oh man.
He got a VP there. He won. That's
Yeah.
dope.
I didn't though. I'm just getting more stupid cards.
But why would he play the road builder?
Did not say a knight, which is fascinating.
We're still
did
worried
say
about me on
Second
6
road
with 2
builder. I
devs
mean,
when
you
J-Dog
still wouldn't win though, would
legit on
you?
9.
I am not.
But it could
on
be,
that. I
yeah.
need to extend here.
Bruh.
Um,
It could be. It could be
Well,
Yop. Could be
it's
mono.
Let's start. That's one.
Could road
extent.
builder the entire game.
You could have
Yeah.
modded him and you gave him a wheat.
Yeah, he could have won the
I
wheat
don't
port
know
too, right?
what we're saying here. Like, the reason he's close to city is because you gave him a 1-for-1 that he wanted.
I'm not close to a city. Can I get some brick, Mr.
J-Dog not close to a city?
No.
Whispering?
What? Doesn't he have it? He has 2 wheat and ore. And like, doesn't he have 6 wood? Isn't it 6 wood, brick, 2 wheat, ore? Isn't that his hand or no?
He dropped 3.
I guess is he saying he doesn't? I would,
Oh, because of
I would
that
trust
SG2.
him because he doesn't have it.
Yeah.
But close, he
That's
must
what
be
I'm
close.
saying. Like he could have dropped 2 rows to block your connect, and that would have been pretty solid. But
Isn't it in our interest to make you
We spent a
use your
road,
hand?
right? Yeah, okay.
Because you have
Sure.
10 cards. It's
Sure,
bad
yeah.
for us if you're going to 9.
I am not going
Yeah,
to
he's not
9.
going
I
to
am
9.
not going to 9.
Well,
I don't know
J-Dog now
why I
has
say that.
potential settle city rolls, right?
Maybe one more time.
Hmm.
I don't have
Just
two.
doesn't
This is the 2 roads.
SUG can
Doesn't
still take rolls
do anything.
Like,
pretty easily
well,
here.
I feel like this. Like I've got to drop these 2 roads.
Isn't one road okay?
No, because he goes to 10.
Wait, 2 roads.
So if he
8,
pulled
9,
another road
8.
builder there, right?
Road
you
builder
know he
roads
has a road
devs
builder.
one
would
road's
still
okay.
win
You
for
go to
SUG.
10 with one road.
That's what I'm saying. He has a road in hand. So if he pulled another road builder,
Then he only goes to
Like-
9
Jack.
points.
sure, but he also has a lot of cards and the wood port. Like he could just pull a VP and win, right? So what sweetens the deal for you, Alec?
It just doesn't like. I don't even know. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Jack wants road too.
It's my
Hey, look.
only or.
Well, exactly. I mean, the
I have a
argument
brick to trade.
the argument that SUG can't
I'd
win
take your
is
order.
simply
Give me a wheat
false.
with it. You give me a wheat with it,
but-
and I agree.
Sure.
You do it.
Sure.
I don't think Jack's
taking
something.
roads.
Something.
Just go.
Everyone wants roads.
Disaster?
Not
Okay,
Sunset
I owe you a
anymore.
free week. I owe you a free week.
As a result, Sunset probably won't win. Oh man. Oh
Maybe I should've got
boy.
More. Jeez.
Okay.
More roads. I don't know.
I think Sunset loses.
So goofy. I just did a
Sunset
terrible
loses.
job of explaining
Oh.
how bad I have this spot.
Sunset loses.
Yay.
I think.
Mono, I guess, yeah, sheep mono's pretty good for you, huh? With the
No, it's
sheep
not.
port. Yeah, the sheep port.
How's that good?
It's not that much sheep though.
Look at my spot.
It's like 6 sheep, 5
Because he
sheep.
has a lot of cards, and you could probably get
How do I get to
city
10?
out of it.
How do I get to 10?
No, Jack.
You
Is
still
that
have the
recorded from a
only one with 50.
soundboard from a game before? How do I get to 10, Jack? He knows how. We don't know what his devs are, but even if he only has 1 VP, you can't say how do I get to 10 here. I mean, it's like everyone's in the end game. I would say I mean, Sunset is actually in last. Objectively, right? Like, Played road building.
I just think
He
he's
pulled
on
something
eight.
else. Yeah, he did. He definitely pulled another playable dev. It's the only reason to
Yes,
do it.
mono.
If it's a VP,
He's
you
just
always
had
hold it,
tough
right?
spots with it.
Hello,
Yeah,
fell for.
maybe.
But he
It's a
should
terrible
take the shit.
mono.
Huge 3 miss there for Jack too. Big 3 roll for J Dog. He likes that a lot.
I just lose to everyone though. Is the thing. If I'm
That's
mono
not
cheap.
true, right? If he's holding a VP.
I lose to J Dog for sure, right?
SGG has like 6 sheep in hand. He has 6 sheep in hand. It's a good
Yeah.
mono.
I think it's solid.
You're tied with. You're gonna be like 2 cards behind J Dog in total count.
Okay.
Because you're
Looks
on
tough.
7, right?
Yeah. The interesting thing is that if you rip everything out of SGG's hand, yeah, it was exactly 6 sheep. You do kind of give a window for Army potentially to switch hands. Another 3 water block. I mean, if Jack's on 8 with open settle here, it's like, why say, how do I win? I think Sunset could ask card you.
And he doesn't have a knight.
He has a much harder time getting
Well, we need
getting
that
Army
last
here.
turn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just timing wise. Whoa!
Now I need wood. Speed is double.
Oh, there you go. Okay, road's locked.
If you go around the 11, you get more roads.
Yeah, no, I know. I got to do the double loop here.
Oop.
Let's talk. I think insurance is a part of it.
Yep.
And
I want the 9 wheat spot.
yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. But what do you need to get there?
Sheep and brick.
I only have a brick.
I have well, I'll roll stuff, but I have an excess of wood, and then I have wheat and ore.
Okay. Well, they're figuring that out. This is getting a bit crazy. All right, hold on a second here. Did the lights randomly light up? Yeah, it reacts to my voice. Boom. So this open settle here, I mean, it's not like J-Dog, it doesn't really matter because he already has an open settle. If there are somehow enough 6s and stuff, 2-brick could build 15 rows while J-Dog is stuck at 14. Yeah. Does he see he doesn't have settles? Oh, Sunset? Right, yeah, he can't actually get fed it, can he? It's going to be brutal, I think so.
Traded his brick, so he could have... Oh, he was just like a card.
SGG probably should hold that road though, no?
What's your hand?
I have brick. I need more wood though.
It
I
mostly
think I
it's
have
been
to drop
nuts,
2
really.
roads here.
I think you do have to drop 2 roads.
2 roads extends your road by 1.
It does, but 1 is better than none, right?
If you drop 1 more, it extends it by 2. So I think
Yes.
getting 1.
I agree, but I need a wood from Alec.
I have... Give me?
I have a brick and I could give a ore.
A or I feel like SGG building a road is kind of pointless because you have Woodport. Like, wouldn't you rather potentially city or dev, right? I think that is a more realistic way to win the game here. J-Dog was always going to get fed roads, and the 6 creates 3 roads against you, where SGG, like, from SGG's perspective, the 6 creates more than 3 roads against you in the table's interest, and you create 1 yourself. It's just not going to work out. Like, I don't really see the point. Especially if he has a road builder, there's just no point playing for a road and spending all of your cards to do it. You might as well save and try and get a victory point or a city. Yeah, I think SGG now can't really win. The road builder I was dubious on, but maybe it makes sense. The road here I really don't like. Another big 4. Wow, Jack cooking.
Go for Army. He doesn't have a knight.
That's true. That's true.
What's the trade? Can I just see my hand,
I
please?
believe it's this. I gave you a brick and 2 ore, and you gave me a wood and a wheat, and I gave you insurance.
If he actually tries to build a 6 settle in MLC, by the way, I really hope that doesn't happen.
Well, roads are done for me.
Yeah, road is locked. And as we discussed
Maybe
earlier,
you can get something out of
J-Dog
SGG
technically
to
wasted 1 road.
Take the 9.
Unfortunately.
Wheat.
Guys, how long is it going to
take
take?
the
here?
9. He has the
I
city.
prefer to do that.
Oh no,
But-
you're right. You're on 5. Dude, that was.
And
so
then if he
bad. You're on 5
cities and takes
settles.
the 9, he's so close to winning with all his production. So it doesn't
Yeah.
work. So
Dang it. Oh, that was bad math from maybe all of us.
It's a tough call,
wasn't
Go.
good.
I
think
didn't
the ang-
realize that.
I think you can
Shoot.
argue the shock factor is still more valuable. Like, as soon as you play it out, they have to acknowledge that. Like, you would worry about it before anyway, but they'll just think it's a VP, I think. J-Dog definitely doesn't build to 14 if you don't play the role builder there. So, even if you pulled mono, I feel like you could still mono... You could have pulled mono, not played role builder, played the mono afterwards, and then played role builder to potentially close the surprise factor. That feels like it would have actually been more consistent than playing the role builder really obviously, super transparent, and they just feed it against you.
Nice that I
You double pull, get a couple of. Yeah, I mean, even if you get one, I don't know.
Guten Abend. Yes, hello, guten Abend.
mean, the alternative is I just city, but
Shouldn't Sunset double pop here?
what that lets me do is pressure Jack on the 9 weed.
Yeah, the city lets him get a settle down.
But nobody
too
can
good.
help you get it next turn.
Yeah, that is the problem. I don't know if we can.
Yeah, I know.
Couldn't play mono, he just played it that
I
turn.
think
to play
that's
role builder. I know, I'm saying that even playing it with one turn negative pacing is still more worth it in my
Not
opinion.
gaslighting me.
I think the points play sure
Yeah,
is the
exactly,
city,
yeah, right.
but you always got to play for the win. I think it's 100% dub.
I was expecting Sunset
Points
to
play is
almost
very
just
lame.
drop the roads here and then be
Yes.
like, oh no.
Okay. All right. Well, we
24
got you to 14
top
rows,
4
Jay,
orbits
that's
ago?
nice.
Somehow,
Look at
some way.
Yeah, there's a few
And
chances.
if only 5
SEG
roll,
15
one of us
roads.
to win.
I know he can, but like he makes one roll every
so-
6. It's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. The game's gonna
So,
end before SCG takes road.
Now,
5 roads from 5 orbits from now.
SGG.
No,
Wait, are
it's
you
not
here or are
happening.
you mute?
SCG's game is over in
gonna
my,
talk,
in my
I'm
opinion.
gonna pause. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Oh, obviously Wood Mono is
I
Wood Mono is
actually
actually the
really
only
need to go
saving
back
grace.
some.
Yeah, go for it.
How long has this game been?
back.
Hour and a half? Oh my
Hey,
lord.
sorry, I'm here. I guess I've been yelling into a void.
All good. I'm gonna wait till to be fair and use our time for J-Dog to get back, but I have to talk to you this turn for sure.
Okay, I've been completely neutered and out of this game. I guess I've been yelling that into an abyss, but my bad. Yeah.
All right. Well, can't shrimp. So that's Sunset. Sunset is white here. Union 29 after 20 SPD. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Litz. I appreciate that. It's helpful. Sunset is whispering shrimp. Yes. Bro's probably so mad. I actually there's a clip of me in a Division 1 semi-final where I was trying to talk and someone else was talking at the same time, and I started shouting at them to like, let me speak, it's my turn, man, let me speak. And then I realized I was muted the whole time, and it was really embarrassing because I recorded it and it was live on stream. One of them. You got says 3 VPs are left. Yeah, I think the deck is pretty hot. I mean, you know, we've seen a mono, pretty weak mono. The game's going again. Yeah, Army could have happened. I think Sunset probably does regret. I mean, this road in itself may have been enough to cost the pacing. No 11's entire back off the game for Sunset is rip. Yeah.
So I
Okay.
could produce sheep and ore. Would you be willing to do your other 4 cards and I'd port my hand down and then you just give me your other 4 cards? It doesn't give me anything. I'm passing.
Steven,
It's also sort of your way to win, where like, oh, if you pull a VP
up,
here
Griff?
and then muster up another VP, that's a
up,
winning
boys?
angle.
Yeah.
you miss.
I'm gonna wait see what I roll. I think. Do you need?
Well, the issue
Mm.
here is that I have the brick port, and so I can't help on your turn. It's
What do you
like-
want to do
that's
this
right.
turn?
Say it
trying to
again.
go to 9.
What do you want to do this turn?
I'm not going to be able to go to 9 is the issue.
You have 3
um,
brick and
I have
something
4
else.
brick. I just
Just
have
4
4
brick.
brick.
Got it.
Okay, interesting.
So since I can help
Yeah, I'm gonna
here,
hold. I'm gonna hold.
do you acknowledge that you should be getting a dev on your turn? Do you feel right?
Yeah,
about that?
we need a roll, but yeah.
Don't you just
Steven,
port
I'm
for
not-
a sheep,
I'm done
Jack,
to that, I qualified,
anyways,
yes.
and then you can
Yeah,
trade
you
it.
hold
Like,
it.
you need a sheep.
Yeah,
I'm
I
on
guess
the
that's
list.
true.
I'm on the nationals list.
I'm not taking army from you. It's okay. You don't need to give Jack really good trades to get him to 9. That's all I
It's
want.
not
out there.
really good trades.
I think port for a sheep, and then let's see what happens.
Jack has winning outs, does he not?
That seems right.
It's a strange. Yeah, it's 2 different ways to qualify.
Nice
But
roll.
if mono, then big for SGG
Wood
here.
for sheep, Jack.
What's he mono?
This is
That's
where
your
you
move?
squeeze, I feel like.
You
Yeah,
don't
right.
need to give me that here. You just don't need to give me.
Dirty mono?
What'd you
You're on
get?
7 cards. Let me think.
Dirty mono?
I need to settle this turn is the thing. Because otherwise I'm gonna get plowed. I have to get it this turn.
Does that help?
Not
I can
true.
do 2.
What?
No, but maybe
Still not true though.
Wait.
Jack said it himself. He
this
can't get
gets me
plowed.
there.
This is not important. This is not like urgent, you know.
Just don't. Already do. It's okay.
I think this is dirty mono. Yeah.
Okay.
I was about to
Yeah.
say you had the
Yeah.
wood port. I thought he didn't realize he had the wood port, but that makes a lot more sense.
Get enough experience in this business, and we just
Yeah, but-
know.
All right, we can build a city.
Like why? It's
We
a
probably
great,
wanna
it's a
dev
great
first.
mono for him. He's got, I mean, half his hand is
Check
wood, and
that out.
it's on the wood port, right?
Perfect.
Jack should have seen that coming a mile off, right? I mean, like,
Perfect.
why is SUG incentivized to trade for another knight?
Ouch. Yeah,
Compared to what Jack was getting, like getting a trade to 9.
No one
Why
is
accept
helping
the
me do anything,
trade?
right? Just so we're clear.
That's correct.
I mean,
Because Jack is
you want to
greedy.
say what you have, and like, I'm still the guy who wants to trade at this point of the game because I don't think I can win without trading into a favorable situation.
I don't understand, like, unless Jack is not holding a VP, this, like, he's been shilling a lot of rhetoric of like, I can't win, I'm so behind. It looks like he's on 8 with an open settle and like a really flexible setup. He could easily pot for the win. I don't get it. I actually don't. Even Sunset needs a lot more time. Like, he's going to need 2 clean orbits, right, to even potentially get army. He would need to also pull another knight. He'd also need SG to not have pulled a knight here. J-Dog is way off. Like, I think you can make a case that Jack is in joint first. Like, I don't know.
Look whose turn it is.
Look whose turn it is.
He's not lying, I know.
turn it is.
I think it's just the 6 brick.
I know, I was thinking about 610, but
Yeah. And then
Yes.
I don't really think it's better.
Can you ensure
Just because
I
of the
can
ore.
on the
Yeah,
3 ore
it's,
back?
it's fine.
I would like insurance so I could knight first. I think it actually very
Huge
much is
mono
the
for
3 ore.
SG here.
Yeah, I would
Like-
tend to agree.
So if you
Like, it was just confusing to me because Jack himself pointed out, acknowledged, understood, pointed out publicly, he cannot be plowed without Sunset building a city. And then he used that as a justification to get a trade, which in hindsight, and also in foresight, was pretty clearly a potential dirty mono from SGG who didn't really have a reason to be giving 2 cards to buy a potential knight. Like, I don't know, man. I think maybe Jack is just a little bit more nervous than he needs to be here because he's actually in a great spot.
I
Keep
don't
the game
have
alive.
any, so it's I'm just gonna do it. Okay, so you're playing a knight here.
I would really,
Think
really
Sunset
like
will be
insurance, otherwise I can't
coming
knight
for army.
first. Yes.
No, he said he has a knight. Just now.
Why do we
feel
want to
like-
get him?
I
Sorry,
feel like
why-
I still need to city and settle, so I need something. I feel like
J-Dog is
I know it might
in a
sound
tougher
crazy to
spot,
ask for,
even though he's probably locked on it forever.
That's fine. I mean, I'm gonna. Yeah. What do
By
you
the way,
think?
getting
you're
army
playing the
doesn't.
knight regardless. So like, if the
Yeah, I just
3
want-
goes to roll,
I just want one less turn. The 3 rolling is very, very bad.
I'd take a free card. Like if you want it that bad.
What a mono
If
from
you wanna play
SCG there.
that bad.
Which wood was that?
Let's think there's
11.
something else. What if I give you a wheat, like for trade or something like that? Like if there's a wheat trade that helps me get a dub.
The issue here is that Alec.
Yeah, I don't know why we're so.
I think you just like roll an 11 and you win at the same time.
Right.
So, like,
that's
Yeah.
the
I'm
issue.
like, that's why I'm asking for something. You know.
I don't know why we're so happy to get
How
him
about this?
army.
I stole a wood. Would you give 2 cards for the wood that I stole?
No, that doesn't help right now.
Isn't your dream here for Alec to play a knight 7 out and
Then I can't
Yeah.
dev. Then I can't dev.
Yeah,
Well, you can dab.
we don't.
I think we could probably get you one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SGG's
I-
sweating right now. If he loses army, his game's
Unless
over.
I'm getting
for
something,
real.
I'm just gonna pass here.
Okay.
Like, his setup isn't built to
That's right.
be flexible for win conditions
What do I
right now.
want? 5?
We
Are-
also
are you
want to know if
taking
Alec
yourself
has
over?
a knight, right?
Monos are out.
If you
Monos
put
are
on the
donezo.
3, it's like
Yeah, and okay, that wasn't bad at all.
But can I just say that this is exactly the scenario where holding the road builder would have been so worth it for SUG. I feel like the ability to sneak potential road in this spot, like now, is a massive game changer. I assume they would have fed J-Dog some roads anyway, but it is now. It's definitely never going to happen, right?
What does Jay have?
3-5 still
It's
open.
gonna have
Doesn't matter
a
because
possible
Sunset can't settle.
The pop for the win? What?
2 brick. 2 brick will. After that time.
Yeah, SUG could have a pop for the
for sure.
win. Massive 10 for J-Dog. He actually really needs that. That maybe an 11 on J-Dog's turn could get him a city. I mean, at that point, yeah, closing in.
What's your other card?
Let's not settle him. I think let's not.
I
I'm
mean,
trying to preserve my spot.
yeah. Do you have anything
Jack,
other than brick?
Didn't you point out that I need to city
Unfortunately
and
not.
then double road
I like to
settle?
use the 5-3.
There's no need to preserve your spot.
He's
You
not.
get a
He
knight,
can't
can
get
you
it.
share with
He
the class?
can't. It's not. It's
You
just.
should drop the road
it's-
and preserve.
I don't think
It's
he's
not
gonna share
feasible.
with the class.
He's not going to share with the class. I'm going to assume. Yeah.
Do you have a knight? Like,
Jay, is this a good trade for you?
I'm thinking. It might be.
Like, for
Take these
example, you
trades
need
if you
your
need.
settle in city, so you need to not port for the brick, right?
Yeah.
So it's a good trade. Let's, you know, do the good trades when they make sense.
Yeah, Jack really wants to get onto
Obviously,
9 here.
obviously, I upcharge you on your turn because you stifled me, so I'll be assaulted.
Settling him for 9 is very bad. Let's not settle Jack to 9 points.
I'm
Yeah.
going to 0 cards.
Still 9.
Right,
It's pretty good.
Everyone else is on. You're on 9 with 7 cards. I'm going to 0.
We don't know SG's
I don't
debt
think
is
it makes
fresh.
sense. Sorry.
I'm about to lose 2 points in 2 turns.
In one
You're
turn,
gonna
maybe.
win,
closes.
SGG. You're a legend.
If I pull it, then yeah, this is my
Jay,
window.
you have to beat Alec going to 9 here.
I understand, but like,
Eh?
I need something else. Like, I need like a sheep or something.
Okay, I think there is. Oh, J-Dog actually took that cookie, by the way.
Sorry.
Wow, the big 12. I'm gonna say, I think there is some confusion going around about how people actually win here. I mean, if Sunset has the knight, then he will just take army anyway. But then he can't build a point. He can't. He needs a city. He needs an 11. That's the only way that is going to happen before SGG can pace him back for army, right? So J-Dog is more likely to win
Here's the
early
question.
Definitely not.
at this
Definitely
point.
not.
Here's the question. Hypothetically, if I could get him win and stay at 9, is that kosher or not? It's not, right?
Not kosher.
That's deemed unkosh.
That's fair.
Well,
I feel
Alec
like
was.
it's different
Alec
rules
was-
everywhere, so I never
Alec
know.
was
It's
there
like the whole
almost-
thing on your
It's
points.
fair to ask.
But it was for winning rolls.
It's
not
legal at
guaranteed.
nationals.
I will
Yeah.
say, because Alec doesn't theoretically have win. Like, you don't know that, which is
I have
maybe
to
the
settle.
uncoached aspect.
Yeah. Like, I have a city, but I have to settle the 3-5.
What? Why? I don't understand. Am I missing? Am I crazy?
Yeah,
Why do people
because
keep
I think
talking
if
about
11 hits, you just win.
this invisible sixth settle? It's even been acknowledged
Can't
by
you
the
settle
table.
3-5 and then win
What am I missing?
if you once you take army.
Why on earth? I don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, because it gives him.
Okay.
If he has army road settle,
It's. He had the city. No shot. Oh man! Wow, that's actually crazy to me. I don't understand. I think that there is some goldfish thing going on here where they've multiple times it's been addressed that Sunset can't actually settle anymore. I don't understand that.
Good at it.
Maybe it's a
Whether or not he has
yacht
army.
thing, you know, like
that game.
yeah.
Not yet.
And he actually avoided. I mean, the city was,
Crazy.
and the city you just win by next turn. No, I don't.
He's gonna keep pulling, right?
And the thing is,
Probably.
with the city, if you make more ore, you can port it for a settle better too. Hard to process all the information when you're 2 hours in. I would say it's the only piece of relevant information right now, apart from like who has VPs.
Or shoot, I guess the
I don't know.
6 roll.
It's just been
Well,
talked about so
whatever
much.
happens, this
It's
is a good game at least.
It was a very good game.
this is really close still.
Like,
Sunset.
it's a good game at least.
Sunset. How close is he here? I mean, does he
I
have
prefer
a
a
knight
bad
or
game when I
not?
win. Not
He
gonna lie
might
to
have a
you.
knight. I think he's trying to
Yeah.
figure out his steal. He probably has a winning steal here.
Sometimes it doesn't like it's just like as you're going through the slaughter of killing everyone, you're like, this just feels bad.
It feels great. I don't know.
Yeah, protect the
But I
knight.
hear you.
Yeah.
Mm,
So I think J-Dog wins. if
Jack has
Alec
winning rolls
doesn't win
here,
this
I
turn.
would assume.
I need a city, so I need some wheat. that'd be nice.
You
Or like
do
a
have the
bunch-
turn before him, SGG.
Or if we go
I'm
10,
losing-
10, 10, that'd be pretty sick.
I'm losing a couple points here.
No, even 10, 10, 10. Would that even do it? 1, 2. I'd have 6 or.
SG losing army, his game's over. You can't recover from it. It's just over. Mono's out.
I would need to have the mono up
Road
my
isn't happening.
sleeve.
No, they've been
Third one.
played.
Yeah.
Does army. Trying to figure out his steal here. It's either
Alright,
for like a
is it
city,
GG?
maybe double
Well,
dev.
he's got a pop for it. A show.
Thinking
Nah, he's
hard.
looking for the steal for it.
I'm
There was-
assuming that
there was all, wasn't there?
not what he wanted.
No,
J-Dog said he had a city or a settle and he chose to settle.
Oh,
Oh my god!
wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Come on!
Oh my god.
I am my
Oy,
god.
oy.
I think Jack might win here.
Guys, can we help me get
Hush puppy.
road now that I'm just to
Oh.
get 9 and not have J Dog win?
Oh. Oh. He missed by one.
The luck was there.
Wow. 10-9-9-7. SGG just missed on.
Good game,
Oh
well done.
wow.
Thank you.
Classic devs here for
GG.
us.
The luck-
GG. GG.
Relegation, no more.
Wow. Ash Puppy with the win.
We're still on the fence.
Yeah, so Ash Puppy, that's crazy. This is potentially the least impactful win, and also in some ways the most, because Ash Puppy drained a win against from the other guys who all had one on the table already. But Jack probably won't make the playoffs without winning 2 back-to-back games here. So, wow, big win for him here. He's going to need to follow it up with another big performance, though,
Lost to
and
50,
I think another one
and
after
then
that.
I popped twice hot deck and I missed twice.
Yeah, thins out the table for sure. The other guys
So
are
I
definitely
just
suffering for none of them getting the
smoothly
win.
dodged a good 70% chance to
Wow.
win.
I
That's
can't
good.
win is a valid strategy. I can't
Nice
believe Jack
dodge.
actually said that. How do I get to 10?
Nice dodge.
50% chance to win into
Oh wow.
what's the dev deck?
50% chance to win.
Yeah,
Wow,
there's
and there was
a
only
couple
2
nights,
VPs out.
But there's
Jeez.
1 VP.
So I would just like to remind everyone of a specific quote that Jack made of, how do I get to 10 points? And he was in fact on 7 with open settle and a monopoly in hand. And I can't believe he actually did say that. That's Jack. He found his path. The setup was really strong, and I think this is something we've been talking about since the beginning. The setup was always desirable, even when you don't have like a points advantage. Even when the 8 is blocked, you still have enough going for you, and the 12 did high roll. But the setup was just inherently very strong, and he did pull a mono, which is nice. Slow down SGG could have saved the game. I mean, 6 sheep for SGG is just 1 card, so it's not like a big deal. But yeah, pretty interesting.
14.
He even
which
got
is
dirty mono.
28%, then a 38% chance. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yo.
GG's. Congratulations on the win. Congrats on the win, Ash. Ash Puppy.
Thank you. The luck was with me today.
That was
It
pretty
was
sweet.
only a matter of time.
Yep. So, time to follow it up with another one, I think.
I'll try.
Yep. Yeah, you had some... there were some moments where you even had me doubting that you were holding a victory point. I think there was something about, like, you not knowing how to get to 10 with the mono and the VP in hand and the open settle, and I couldn't quite believe... I thought you maybe were holding knights. Maybe we can recap and try and go through your perspective, because it ended up coming down to the wire here. It was super close. So, Jack, you were in second here, following Mr. Whispering Shrimp, 24 Carat, Sunset Shepherd, Alec. Nice throwback to the Catan Universe Day, Sunset Shepherd.
Oh yeah.
6-5-11 in first here. Looks pretty sweet to me. What was your thought process, Alec?
There's so many good wheat spots on the top side of the board there that I thought I would get just a nice resource pairing with great numbers, like 8-10, 8-9. One of those is mine for sure. I thought maybe there's a chance with 8-9-3 you get something like 10-3-11, which is nice, but I just thought that this would make for like a really nice all around game. Obviously, 892 to 89 is great. Probably not as good as 49, but you know we all do jack spitting sometimes.
Yeah, I caught some of that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, obviously that was potentially, like you said, the 10-8, potentially the 8-9 to the 10-8 if someone else had gone for the 8-9-2.
Yeah, I thought about just going 8-10 to 8-9, but I thought if I went 8-9-2 to 8-9, I'd have enough time to get back to 5-4-11, which was big.
Yeah, that was huge. And you did, I think you ended up trading, well, you traded J-Dog
I
for
don't
that?
remember what the trade was. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5-4-11 was massive, and your production was really huge here. Obviously, you were extremely close. You mentioned wanting to have settled the 3-for-1, like the corner fives of the 5-12, and then roll settle onto the 12 later.
That lost me the game. Yeah.
You think, wow, just for the one road?
Well, yeah, I mean, I was one card off of the Pure City in my hand, one wood. So that would have given me the win there. But that aside, like I think it's just a way better play because I take the settle from J-Dog, but I leave him the road path, which is so huge. And it makes it cheaper for me to plow Jack down the road. Like I just think it's a really nice play. And on that turn, I needed to settle and then drop a road anyways. So it wasn't like by like just settling, I was conserving cards for my next play. Like I found myself playing the road anyways, and as soon as I did, I was like, oh, this would have been like a really, really smart play to make, but I missed it.
Right.
It makes sense. That definitely makes sense. It doesn't hurt J-Dog that much given how the game went because he does have another open settle. But yeah, I
That's true.
definitely see it.
That's true.
The,
But yeah,
the
it just
less
makes it like,
expensive plow on me is definitely helpful.
yeah, if I was thinking like, I mean, obviously in this game, like it went that like Jade built a ton of roads and then settled, but there's a world where like maybe he sneaks a dev in there and he just wants like the easy settle like on his natural road path. I make him like the 11, or like if he gets the 5-3 earlier, like maybe I make him miss production. So I think just generally it's just better. But yes, the biggest is maybe
Yeah.
taking away your settle easy. Yeah, would have been a great play.
We did. There was a lot of mention about the fabled sixth settle for you, Alec. I was kind of losing my mind. It came up so often, seriously, like really a lot. I think there was even a point where Jack debunked the theory, told you guys you can't do it, and then the turn after Jack said, "I need to defend the 9 because Alec's going to settle there." It just kept coming up. You know, for next game, just double check the rule book, make sure that everyone's on the same page.
I actually only built those roads because I saw that you were settled out, and it felt like nobody could feed you that because with this production, if you city and then plow that, you're on 9, and it's only a matter of time. It felt like I felt like it was a relatively safe hanging road.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'd citied that turn instead of buying devs, I think I would have taken it from you, but I also would have lost to Steven. So you're right, very safe.
Yeah, it did feel like you were pretty close, Alec, to dropping 2 rows onto the 9 at some point. I'm happy you didn't. Yeah,
Would have been
but
embarrassing.
very close. You obviously had 2 pulls for the win there. But moving on to the actual pull for the win, which was Mr. Ash Puppy. You had... I think you and Alec had something in common here, is that you had some really meaty setups. You did both have the only all 5, oh no, technically SGG too, but you both had all 5 setups with good ports, which I think the other guys couldn't quite say the same in their position. Yeah, you took the 839, which is just really strong. Maybe I missed something in the early placements, but what led to you actually getting the 6-4-12? Because I actually thought that SGG could have had a great game by taking the 6-3-4 himself and playing the Brickport. I don't know if you chatted about that.
Yeah, J-Dog was trying to get SGG to play the Brickport 6-3-4, and SGG seemed to want to play the 4 wheat. And so, I think there's a reason for it because then his outs are better with the 4 wheat. I will say, like, I don't know what version of I guess he goes 5-4-11 or 6-10, and he's got to go down a resource, and he might prefer this road network balance thing, coordinated 6. It kind of makes sense, right?
think the port is just like it's a nice board to have a port on.
For sure. Yeah, no, there's definitely something to it. I'm not sure that it's his best play, given that this gives him a road network. Like, what would he be porting for? I guess like a 4-city road game with 5-4-11 is maybe his best angle. So there's a version of it that works. I think he was also hoping he got 6-5-11. I think he was hoping he would get that on the way back because I think he soft expected J-Dog to play like 5-10-11 8-9-2 something, which is certainly a play that maybe is better than what he did, honestly. It's hard to say. So I think that's maybe what he was expecting. So he was thinking he gets the 6-5-11, which, you know, that looks pretty good with the 6-4-3. So I think that's what the thought was. And
I mean, I was more specifically trying to understand, like, if you had approached him about it or not, you know.
Oh yeah, I just said, yeah, dude, make your setup worse to make my setup worse. That's absolutely do that.
Fair enough. Yeah, I did hear you say that a couple times, actually.
Yeah, I think 6-4-12 is certainly a great setup for me. It looks fantastic.
Yeah.
But I think I'm okay even without it. I even think I could do a 6-10 Woodport game. Looks super playable.
8-10 as well, potentially.
Yeah, totally, exactly. So I was gonna be okay either way. 8-9-3 is just a super good spot, but I was happy to get it.
Yeah, I mean, off placements, it looked like you just had everything. You and Alec it seemed like a pretty massive advantage, like from the setups and the ports.
Totally. It was a little slow going, which is maybe okay, because I think it's pretty explosive at the end if I hit rolls.
Yeah.
And I have a lot of quick settles to get down, which is nice. It's super. It feels like a really, really flexible setup to me. It could do road. It could potentially do army, or it could just build to 10 like this.
Yeah.
So I felt really happy with what I got, and honestly, okay that it was slow, given that I think it's so strong.
Yeah. You did play a mono, which was more of a defensive one. It is a bizarre example of a defensive mono where actually the cards didn't serve SGG much purpose because you didn't have a port for them, and you had the sheep port, but it wasn't much for you to get out of it either. So a bit of a strange mono.
Yeah, I felt like I had to play it because it really felt like I was gonna have to crunch out those last points, and given that I mentioned I had the mono, you know, other players could just not believe me, but they might also just play mono defense at that point because it is likely that someone has it.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how much better of a mono I can get, and there was just a straight up city, and the 6-4-12 is really good. Incidentally, I did need it. I absolutely needed that city there to have enough extra brick to buy the dev at the end. So it was one of those where I was like, it's maybe a use it or lose it moment.
Yeah, it seemed kind of forced. I mean, SGG was maybe he just had a winning outs on that turn, right?
Totally. So I just went for it. I get a really solid city out of it. And then the 12 rolled too, gave me 2 sheep. It was an amazing 12. Right.
I was going to say the 12 actually on that city actually really mattered.
Totally. So it feels like not the best. Like there's situations where you can get way better monos, but it felt a little forced, but also not awful. So I just ripped it.
Yeah, I think for educational purposes, it's good for people to know that it wasn't a pretty mono by any means, and it maybe didn't do a lot offensively or defensively, but it just came at the right moment, and kind of had to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. Well, you did win, and it was a pretty nice, I think, comeback. You know, points wise, your setup was never bad though, which was, you know, I think I was saying in the stream, I would always want to have your setup. I think it's or yours or Alex, is because they're just so powerful compared to the other guys.
Alex did look spicy for a minute though, I will say.
Yeah.
Double pull for win. Can't go wrong with double pull for win.
insane that I'm being table talked. Sorry.
Yeah, well, it wasn't nice. 892 to 89 is nice, but anyway, speaking of not so pretty setups, in my humble opinion, J Dog, up in 4th position here, you got really close as well, and you had a very interesting game. Got off to a good start, almost clearing a city, and then getting plucked and traded a lot early. How do you feel about your game? Obviously, you did take a bit of a funky setup, and I would say a lot of that seemed to be based around the starting resources. What was your thought process? What was your plan?
Yeah, I really tried to convince SGG to take the other 634. His main concern was not getting wheat, and I tried to tell him he was probably getting wheat. I just saw the 6-5-11, 10-11-3 from the beginning. I didn't really like anything with the 8-9-2,
Yeah.
honestly. And yeah, I don't know. This is just kind of what I saw playing road on the side here. Probably having the best ore. There was so much wheat, and I got a ton of wheat from trades. Also lost like a ton of wheat from getting robbed. I feel like 3 or 4, which sucked. But I don't know. I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
Got close for sure. I think there was a couple things like when I didn't take SGG up on the free ore. That was probably dumb. I should have done that early. And then when I took there was something where was left with a single wheat from Alec, and then he just robbed me, and I was like, okay, that was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. But
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looked like you could have got the earliest city in the game. I think the 11 was like one of the earliest rolls. So you had 3 ore right off the bat, and you know, if the 7s had gone a different way, I think you could have had the first city in the game. Obviously, it didn't go that way, and I think you got your city by the time it was your 5th point after 2 other settles. So a little bit more delayed.
Yeah, I liked it. Maybe a couple more 10s would have helped out, but at the end of the day, I mean, I had my chance, so
yeah,
can't complain.
I think the only play that I was curious about is you did choose to settle instead of city at the end, and you mentioned like you have to settle 5-3 at that. I don't know, is that the same thing with the Phantom 6 settle from Alec? Because it felt like that.
I would have been able to settle it to win. I don't know what you're talking about.
If he didn't have, it just depends on his dev. Like, I felt like if an 11 rolled, he had road settle city. Like if he didn't have a knight or something. I mean, I still was left with a wheat and 2 ore, I think. So, I mean, the city comes fairly easy. I don't know.
I guess the settle definitely also comes pretty easy. I understand that it's definitely close call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I was just thinking like I didn't know if he had a knight, and like depending on his dev, like a mono or a yop or a certain role, he had a ton of cards. Like I felt like there was a chance he could city road settle fairly easily. So that's why I was like, all right, I'm just gonna go for this settle.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if everyone was just forgetting about the settle situation, so I was trying to make sure, because there was definitely situations where maybe Alec had pulled a yop.
He did have it in hand. No, he doesn't.
No, if he could have cities, he would have won.
He settled out.
Yeah, I'm looking at it like a yop with a roll or a mono, or like there's definitely a lot of options for a road settle city there. I mean, because he had
monos would have been out, but yeah, it would have been a yop could have done it with a roll, I think. Yeah.
Or mono. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, maybe a yop or something. I don't know.
Yeah, cool. Just wanted to get your thought. Nice. I think I was only one other thing, which is actually you could have saved one road. I think you actually built one dead road by connecting through the middle instead of coastal.
No, I did. Yeah, I did, and I only had 2 roads at the time, and it was like it felt like potentially an hour never, which I don't know if it was, but I think, and that's when I got the wheat robbed out of my hand too. So it felt bad connecting through the middle, but it was 2, 3.
Well, I mean, it would have been the same either way.
I don't know.
On that turn, it would have been 7 either way. Yeah. I mean, I think that was kind of everything that I got. And obviously really close. Very well played, all of you. Nice coordination. Everyone had good chances. Love to see it.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Yeah.
We love a good game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jack's on the table. So on the standings.
I'm in there. I'm in there. I'm
Jack's-
maybe not getting relegated. Let's go.
After 2 months into the tournament until he plays me to show up. Feels good. It feels good. The sandbag again, dude? What are we doing?
What's Alec? Where are you at in this tournament?
I think I just got knocked to like 10th or 11th. Actually, I probably went up. But I'm like top 10, I think. But Jay's like top 5, right?
Chill. You're chilling.
Yeah. Yeah, J-Dog could have been the first player to get 3 wins there.
P-Dog had 2 wins. That was awfully quiet.
Hey, you can't announce it to the world now.
Gotta watch the stream for that kind of information, man, you know.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for putting on a good show, guys. Appreciate it, and have a good rest of your Sunday.
Of course. Thanks for
Jeez.
tuning in.
Congrats again, Jack.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
GG.
Congrats, Jack.
GG.
All right. Well, if you made it this far, I hope you enjoyed that game. I will be back for another one in 3 hours, and I will give you a heads up that is going to be at the same time as another game, which probably you are more likely to watch anyway, because we have Big Dylan and Delighted. Sorry, not both. Delighted and Dandy Drew in the same game with Angry Robin, world semi-finalist, and Squash, 2-time Division 1 champion and national semi-finalist. So it's going to be very interesting. That is obviously a really exciting game. I'm probably going to have it open myself in a second monitor. So if you want to watch both games at the same time, feel free. I'm going to be covering Pig, Asin, Noise Pond, and Sesame. And let me see, do I actually have the standings open? Yeah, so do any of those guys... I think Pig has a win. Yeah, Pig has a win, so Pig could definitely shoot up the standings here. Asin also has a win. That's huge. Who does Noise Pond have a win? I don't think he does. No, Noise Pond does not. And Open Sesame also in a tough spot, but only 2 games played, so he has a lot to play for still going into his 3rd game. Now on the other table, Delighted has a rough run, no wins yet, but he could pick it up his first one today, just like Jack did. Drew obviously already has his win. He won the first one at 10-9-9. Super consistent, and you know, picking up a win here would be massive with those points behind him as well. Angry Robin also does have a win, and could also really benefit. As, getting a second win at this point is just so massive. It's actually necessary, right? For staying competitive. And Squash, finally, I think Squash also does not have a win. Squash bottom of the table, but not really bottom because he only played 2 games, and the other guys have pretty much mostly played 3. So all in all, 2 fantastic matchups. 3 hours from now, look forward to that. I will be back. Arbelnut, where is your hair? The hair is not there right now, but it might come back one day. But good to have you back, even if it's just for this one stream. And if you feel like coming around to some other games, it would be great to see you. But I will be back in 3 hours. Until then,